2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Be with you in 2 seconds. You can see me on the screen, but I'll be right back. I'm just going to check on YouTube like I normally do each week. You know what I got to do. I'm doing it now. Making sure everything's going. We're just waiting for that. There we go. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Let's get back onto the other side where we want to be. Yes. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Now, you're probably thinking, what the hell are you doing, Steve? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You had the game listed and it went away. Now the game's up again. What's going on? I'll tell you straight what's going on. There was a massive storm above us last night, and it was too risky for me to travel, so I cancelled the travel for the day so we can do this game. So that's the truth of it. Weather is our friend. Weather is totally our friend. So there you go. Weather is our friend today. And why are we here? Well, you know why we're here. Let's have some music. Let's get it going. That's why we're here, guys. Champions League final. That's what we're here for. Arsenal fans out there, are you nervous? PSG, Paris Saint-Germain? Bonjour, mon ami. Are you ready for a big finale? Yes, I say you probably bloody are. You probably should be. And if not, why not? Coming back on screen. So you can see me again one more time. Just a second, guys. Just 1 second. I'm just going to get that out of the way. Two, three, one. There we go. It all happens eventually. It does. It does. It does. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great time. Get ready for this one. Just bringing up what I need to. Getting it all ready. The final's coming. Waiting for it to start up. Excuse me. Little husky this morning. I'm going to get it live. Everything's shut down. Scenes are looking fantastic in Paris, Gay Paris. Let's hope we're in for a massive game. Champions taking on contenders. Arsenal contenders. Can they do something? Good morning to Chunzo. Hello to you. Hello to Leonardo Baraviera. Good morning, my family friends. Hello, hello, hello. They say get back. Think I'll support the underdog. And he thinks he's going to support Arsenal. There you go. Now, why am I wearing this? Well, it's an Umbro jacket. As you can see, it's an Umbro jacket right here. But the blue and the whites and a little bit of red, I thought it would be a great blend for both Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and the Arsenal. Just what I'm saying. So that's what I'm wearing. And we got shades of blue and shades of red in the studio to help both teams, to be fair. There you go. And what do you think about the big logos? I want to know, guys. I like these big logos. I just came up with the idea a couple of days ago to do the big logos. Left and right. There you go. Tell me what you think about the big logos. Coming at you, coming at you. Coming at ya. Arsenal. Arsenal. He's going for the Arsenal. Going for the Arsenal. I tell you. Going to get to the lineups real quick, and I'll talk about the lineups real quick as well. Got it all ready for you. And I tell you. PSG are champions. Will they be champions after this one? Arsenal's coming in with a strong squad, strong team, strong starting lineup, strong bench. You could say the same for that for PSG too, could you really? Yes, you could. Chunzo, hopefully next game my full song is out. The preview is out now, though. Okay, we're going to check that one. Chris Cavlin says hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Limpets, I'm here for a great match. No dog in the fight for me. Well, you know, that's like me. A lot of the times, no dog in the fight, but love of the game. Get in there and have some good times. So there we go. There we go. I tell you what. Give me a second, guys. I see what's bleeding through here. We need to change something. Just a little thing. One more time. Get that watch along out of the way. Something's bleeding through. I'm going to have to get that out of the way. Just a second. It is indeed a watch along. And now we're going to get it off. Boom. That's what the screen should be looking like. What do you think of the trophy? All in white. Yes, I could have brought the silver trophy, but I thought, no, why not? Just do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like you want. Do it like you can. And hopefully, today we have no technical difficulties. We've had a few the last couple of games. In fact, did you notice we got knocked offline? Yet, we kept bouncing back online. So we didn't get knocked off completely, but they tried to take us out. Excuse me. Let us take a trip online. Let's take a look at the lineups right now. It's all lined up, ready for you. Let's go. Come with me. Let's get the lineups right now as we go. Let's start with PSG. PSG, have you got your lineup ready? Let's give it a quick refresho. Paris Saint-Germain. Their line warming up. No lineup so far there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight to Arsenal. I've got the lineup on PSG anyway. Let's start with the underdogs. Leonardo Barriviera, everybody else. Let's start with the underdogs. In goal, Raya. He's going to have to be on his game. No soft goals today. Brilliant keeping again. He's going to have to keep it really tight between the posts. He's going to have to marshal that defence and keep him in the game. Raya in goal. In defence, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel. On Gabriel, that physical nasty play is either going to work for him today or work against him today. PSG are a physical, skillful, tough European champion. Gabriel's going to have to be really tough. He's going to have to watch everything like a hawk. And as much as he's got a nasty attitude, which is good for a defender, he's going to have to keep it contained. It's going to be absolute doses of crazy aggression, but controlled crazy aggression from Gabriel. Otherwise, you could see cards flying. Are we going to see a red card today? You never know. And between these two teams, you could, if it gets a little hot. Moving up. Nkape, rounding out. Moving into midfield. Rice. If he's on his game, Arsenal can be somewhere in this match. But if he's hiding, if he's not in the match, Arteta will take him out later in the game, and Arsenal probably will be trailing to the loss. Rice has got to come through and put in a performance. End of story on that one. Lewis Skelly, Odegaard as well, same applies for them. And Saka, little genius, this has to be a day where you remember his name. If Arsenal are going to be successful here, you're going to have to remember his name. Trossard as well. But I'm not too sure about Kyle Havertz. Just a second. Oh, yeah. Tea time, baby. Havertz up front. Yep, okay. You've got him in there. He's going to have to turn up and do something today and make sure he's been picked for the right reason. On the bench. Strong bench for Arsenal. Strong bench. Arrizabalaga. Hopefully doesn't get any time because for as much as his goalkeeping is a decent goalkeeper, his attitude in the match is something that I question. And if I was the coach, I question his attitude all the time. Jesus as well out there, looking for 20 million to prize Jesus away from Arsenal after this match. Eze, I'm looking for Eze to get into this game. This is a match where Eze really can unlock the door. Along with Saka. Watch those two. Eze and Saka. Got to be on their game. Martinelli, going to the World Cup. Brazil, going to be great. Show your Brazilian fans out there what you've got. Martinelli, great player, underrated, very underrated. I think they could have started with him. Maybe there's a little knock. Timber, Gyökeres, Norgard, Madueke, Mourinho, Calafiore, Zubimendi, and rounding out Daumann on the bench. There's a great team. Great team. Looking at Paris Saint-Germain, the champions, Le Champion. In goal, number 39, Matvei Zafanov. Going to be tough to get around him, but not impossible. And if the communication isn't there today, Arsenal might find a little bit of a loose hole. Maybe that through ball and a tap into the net. It doesn't need to be a crashing shot. Just pass it into the back of the net. In the defence. Great defence. Hakimi. Who doesn't love Hakimi? Fantastic player, fantastic defender. Great mentality. Really can bring a top match. Really can bring a top match. Marquinhos, number 5. You don't need to say too much about Marquinhos. Great player. Poised. Reads the game. But a nasty streak. Nasty aggression. Nasty streak. Again, another defender with a nasty streak. If you want to be big in this world, winners are not nice. Just saying. Winners win. And they win again. Is a champions going to win again? Obviously, number 51, Pacho in defence as well. Another tough guy. Great ball-playing defender. As well as Mendes, number 25, on the left side. In midfield, Neves. Always going to be creative. Always going to be feisty. Always going to keep you in the match. 17, Vitinha. Another part of the plan. Big player, Vitinha, in the middle, number 17. If his game's on, PSG are rolling to a win. Number 8 on the left side, midfield, Ruiz. Another important part of that midfield. Very, very smart, creative, defensive, but compact. Arsenal's got a lot to do to get through. Up front, doesn't get any easier for the Arsenal. Doué, number 14 on the right wing. Dembele starts down the middle, number 10. And on the left, Kvaratskhelia on the left side up front. So basically telling you, Arsenal is in deep. Let's get back on screen with yours truly. But there you go, there's your lineups. That's what it's looking like. And I tell you, Arsenal, get ready, coming back on screen for a tough game. Tough game. Going into the chat, because that's where I want to be with the superstars. You, I love this. I do. I love the chat. I love being here with you. It's really what makes my day. It totally does. So, going back into the chat, catching up. Leonardo Baraviera says, Arsenal. He's going for the Arsenal. Limpets, I'm here for a great match. No dog in the fight for me. Then you can get to enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it, Lynn. Great to see you again. Chris Cavlin, hello, down in Australia. Hope you're doing well, Chris, sorry. Chunzo, hopefully next game, the full song out on the preview at more Chunzo. Crystal Disco Ball, logos. Hey, there you go. She likes them. And upstairs, made it simple. UEFA Champions League final. 0-0 either side. Hope you like it. But the logos, I think they're pretty. I like them. Big and bold, big and pretty, big and colourful. Artistry. Yes, it really is. And I've added the blue and the red shading in the back with lighting for both teams. It's the finale. You got to be nice. You got to be good. But yes, the logos, way to go. Thank you, Crystal. Awesome. Leonardo says, dudes feel like having a beer. Anybody wants to get a beer, you get your beer rolling right now. Or your Shiraz, or your vodka, or your rum, or your Coke, or your Pepsi, whichever you do. And if you're in one of those places where they smoke the wacky, smoke what you got to do. In fact, do what you got to do. But have a good time. Do what you want to do. Leonardo says, I deserve. There you go. I deserve a beer. There you go. Get that beer rolling. What beer are you drinking, Leo? Let's say what you're drinking. If you're going to drink, tell us what you're drinking. And wherever you're from, tell us where you're from. Our regular members, we all know where we're from. But listen, tell me where you're from. It would be lovely to register where you're from in the world. Waiting for things. Looking down the tunnel. Referees out there. We've got a pianist. Pianist going mad on the pitch. More strange Champions League stuff. There's Thierry Henry walking out with the trophy. That suit is not well fitting, Thierry. Who tailored that suit? Look at that suit. That is not a well-fitted suit. Look at the button. Look at the button. Look at the button, how it's fitting. It's in the wrong place. That is an ill-fitted suit on Thierry Henry. I'll tell you what, he needs to go back to his tailor. But there's the trophy. PSG fans in fine voila. Look at that. Beautiful. Massive fan turnout. And before the match, the fan turnout was incredible. Looking at Paris Saint-Germain walking down the stairs here in the Puskás Arena. Budapest, Ungarn. It's going to be a great game. Hopefully the referee doesn't have a bleed and he has a great game. There's the Arsenal fans in similar fashion. All ready made. Turn up, grab your seats. Look at those scenes. This is every bit as better or as good as anything you're going to see. It really is on the draw. Really. Oh, and he's got his Be a Referee shirt on. Woohoo! Be a referee. My God. What do they want to do? Be a soccer player on the back of the shirts of the footballers? I don't know. Sometimes you got to laugh, eh? You got to laugh. Odegaard. Is this your day, Mr. Odegaard? Are you going to get there? Everybody looks really focused. But again, loving the scenes with the fans. The Paris fans marching to the stadium before the match. And the Arsenal fans. There's the ball, the Champions League ball. Kid. Whose kid's that? One of the players? I don't know. Little kid grabbing the ball. They're coming out for battle. Budapest 26, the final. Who do you think looks ready to rock and roll? Who do you think looks ready for battle? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Very surprising with the setting here. Like, normally you're just on a grass field. Now we're on a big plastic terrace or terrace. Don't know what you think about that. I think I'd sooner see the green grass of the field, the pitch. What do you think? Would you sooner see the pitch and not this mad pianist going off? It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Doesn't seem like football to me. There's Saka. He looks like he's ready for business, doesn't he? Trossard always does. Rice, is he overawed or is he ready? Gabriel looks absolutely in the moment. Raya looks great as well. The referee crew. There's Mr. Marquinhos. Marquinhos going through. Can the camera slow down a little bit? I mean, Jesus, mother of God. Slow it down, Hakimi on the end. Racing past the players. I mean, did you even recognise one of PSG's team? Wowza. Wowza. Crazy. Steve says, hey, Steve, how you doing, fella? Big up to you, mate. Hi, Stevie. Hopefully be a great game. Got to favour PSG, as Arsenal seems to have had to grind out last few weeks, last few results, and PSG are so free-flowing, attacking-wise. Wow. Wouldn't write off Arsenal, though. Steve, you did it again. He did it again. Stevie's writing. He did it again. He did it again. He did it again. Stevie's writing. He did it again. Way to go, Steve. Absolutely fantastic. Leo Berviera 70 says, got a pale ale. Pale ale. Ooh, lovely pale ale. You know, I like a copper ale. I do. I like a copper ale. Yeah. Got the pale ale going. Tea time, baby. I'm in fine vola. There's your lineups for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My tea is so good. My tea is so good. I made it myself. My tea is so good. Get into it. Get into it. And if you're singing, sing, 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 sing loud. Sing, sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing out strong. Think of good things, not bad. Cool, let's go back in time, eh? Again, I'm having too much fun because of you. And it's all your fault. All ears. There we go, halfway up to the field. Marquinhos and Odegaard, the captains of the team, with the referee. Be a referee on the back of his shirt. Mr. Raya's up there as well. What's he doing up there? That's weird. He needs to get on camera. So the tie is ready. The stage is set. Beautiful Puskas Arena. Filled to the gills. Chunzo, I can't drink, so I am not drinking. A lovely neck oil. I repeat, I am not drinking. I am a lawful citizen. Well, that's your bloody problem. We're not. Ultra Gamer, how you doing, fella? Ultra Gamer's back in the house. I'm a PSG superfan, say, go for it. I think we can all agree that it should be PSG that's going to win this. But I think we can all agree Arsenal fans don't want to see that happen. So let's wait to see what does happen. But like I say, Ultra Gamer, it's a great handle as well, is a PSG fan today. And he says, tonight, football's relying on one team to save us all. Let's see what happens. Really, let's see what happens. But like I say, if you were looking in midweek and you're saying, oh, Steve's got the Champions League listed. And then you said, all of a sudden, whoops, it's not. It was all because of that massive trip I was making for the Canada International game. I've delayed that trip. I'm still going, but I've delayed it because of the superstorm that was in between us that stopped me travelling. It was not wise to travel. It would have been nothing but rain for hours and hours and hours, and thick rain and thick thunderstorms, and wouldn't have been conducive to travelling. So, we are here on time. We're at the Champions League final. We're going to get it going. Chunzo, I want Arsenal to win because my friend is a Liverpool fan who really hates Arsenal. Brilliant. That is the epitome of football banter. The game is live. Let's see what Arsenal can do. I hope the camera can zoom on in instead of watching from 3,000 miles away. I can hardly see who's on the ball, can you? That's not the best camera angle. I hope they can get that fixed. We'll see what's happening, but not exactly close to the ball, are we? I'm like, Arsenal's on the ball on the far side. They've just got a free kick. I'm kidding, obviously, but it is a little bit far away. Luis Enrique on the line. Starting to look a little older these days. Leonardo says, I drink for 2 reasons. The first reason is to forget. The second reason is I forgot. Oh, absolutely brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Mikel Arteta on the sideline looking a little pensive. There's my man Hakimi. I tell you, I really like Hakimi. I really do. Always have done, always will do. Rice with the free kick now. Early days. Keep that camera in there close. Rice now with the free kick. On the edge of the box. Headed into the middle. Nicely headed in, but no one collects it. Nice idea, but very tame. Very tame free kick from an Arsenal team that has lots of creativity. But I love that one. I drink for 2 reasons. The first reason is to forget. The second reason is I forgot. Nice. Crystal Disco Ball. Arsenal for the EFL trifecta. Keep your fingers crossed. Everybody keep everything crossed if you're on the Arsenal persuasion. You never know. Good. Hey, good. How you doing? Good to see you again. What's my good bro? How's the family doing? Everything's fantastic, son. We're all great. Everybody's here. And if you're here for the first time, you know what to do. Hit subscribe. Hit all notifications. And hit that like button. This is what happens all the time. We've got the World Cup coming right now. PSG on the edge of their box. Getting in tune with the Arsenal. Arsenal had the first free kick of the match so far into danger zone. PSG handled it. No problem. Nice fake to the white side. Comes inside. Cutting across. Free-flowing football. Intercepted. But PSG keep possession. The name of the game for PSG today is possession. Tea time, baby. Let's go. I know quite a few Arsenal fans, and to be honest with you, over the years, Arsenal have been a decent team, let's face it. Finished second a few too many times in the league. But factor it in, it's been a slow progression to become champions, and I will say this, I don't think it was absolutely the best Premier League this season. I think there's been better Premier Leagues with tighter races, better races than this one. Man City weren't, in fact, in great form all the way through. They chased at the end. Man United, nowhere close really, let's face it. So who was really chasing Arsenal? Not the best league. Next year is going to be the test for the Arsenal defending the title. But right now, PSG in this match, tic-tac-toeing, pushing the ball into no-pressure zones. Chunzo's got a funny going back to back to back. The old people's home. I think he's taking the piss again. Ball through. One more time. Arsenal getting in the way. Saka now. 2-on-1. Does nothing. And PSG come up with the throw. Ultra Gamer. Arsenal only won the Prem by cheating. Apparently so, yeah. When you look at all the mistakes and the red cards and all the cards, etc., given to and against Arsenal, yes, it seems that the cheat league, as a lot of us call it, okay, it seems the cheat league really did cheat for Arsenal this year. That's why I say get rid of VAR. Get rid of VAR. Then it's equal for both teams. One referee's whistle, and they don't make all the bad mistakes throughout the season that VAR does. I am not a VAR fan. You know that, guys. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, great point, Ultra Gamer. Arsenal only won the Prem by cheating. That's a real bad feel for Arsenal fans to hear that. But honesty is honesty, and it's also been printed in the press. So Ultra Gamer is only repeating the truth. Go with that. But let's face it, in years to come, they won't remember anything else. Arsenal breaking 3 is on goal, going on goal, going on goal. Slows it down. And I tell you what, what a beautiful start there. Havertz has really showed up. It didn't look like he was going to get it off, and it goes into the roof, and Arsenal are 1-0 up. I tell you, 5 minutes in, now we got a game. But the thing is, have you scored too early? Remember that. Have you scored too early? Matanoff looked absolutely out of lunch in that one. Let's take a look from behind the goal. Havertz puts a rocket in the net. Another sign that he's still got it. PSG looking a little stunned. Let's take a look at it. It goes down the line. Deflected through. I tell you, they may well review this. They may well review this. They may well review this. But the keeper looking absolutely rooted to the floor. Takes a deflection off the Arsenal player. Is he onside? Is Havertz onside? If he's onside, he's good. Brilliant finish. He's looking at the base of the ball. Watch Havertz's head. He's looking at the ball. He knows where the net is. He knows where the post is. And he knows where the goal is. And the keeper is stunned. But they're going to review it. And will it be rubbed off? Will it be rubbed off? Let's have a think. No, it's not. Goal done. Wasn't offside. Shock on shock. 6 minutes in. All you Arsenal fans are loving it. Big shout out to Dale Farmer. Big Arsenal fan. 1-0 up. I bet he is loving this. Free kick coming up. And I tell you what, man down looking a little bit fierce. Looking a little fierce. But 1-0 up. Havertz, what a great shot. What a great start to the final. Man down. What's going through Havertz's head? He's got another 84 minutes to go. Is he going to score again? Brilliant goal, though. Brilliant goal. I can read, but I can't write. But that don't really matter because there is a gang round the corner and they have a dagger. Look at that from behind the goal. Keeper absolutely beaten all ends up. He should have done better. Really should have done better. Didn't, though. Didn't. D. Scott, score often, score early, score often, score early, score often. Something a Gunner fan would say. There you go, there you go, there you go. Ultra Gamer, that's impressive scoring from a tight angle like that. It really was. Really was. I mean, you're thinking the keeper should be getting that or it's going wide or over, yeah? Perfect shot, perfect shot. Watch this tackle here. Watch carefully. Take another look. It's getting close. Feisty. It's going to be feisty. Scoreboard. Crystal says, scoreboard. Way to go, Crystal. Me chatting, excited, getting excited. It gets done. The scoreboard is getting done. 1 second. There we go. 1-0. Wrong one. There we go. 1-0. Woohoo. There you go, Crystal. Whoop. There you go, Crystal. You are in the game. In the game. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Got the scoreboard up there. I tell you, we're having too much fun. Arsenal look like they've come out and PSG, Hakimi under pressure, gets the ball back, keeps possession. But Arsenal looking alive. Can they keep this for 90 minutes? Throwing PSG a curveball, a real curveball. 1-0 up early on in. Can they keep this going? That's the question. You know PSG is going to be coming out looking for blood now. And have you scored too early on PSG? 1-0 right now. Have you scored too early on PSG? Will you make them angry? Because if you make them angry, they're probably going to score on you. Now Arteta's got a lot of work to do. And he's going to have to watch it from the sideline. Dembele taken down, but no foul. Ball coming through. PSG will get shots. PSG will manufacture something. They will get in this game. But shock and shocks. PSG 1-0 down. And Arsenal have the early goal. Again, I say, did you score too early? Have you angered the bear? No free kick. A free kick is called. Angus McWorth is in the house. Angus, how you doing, fella? How you doing? So, Crystal, we're 1-0. We're 1-0. We're 1-0. We're 1-0. We're looking good. We're looking good. PSG on the edge of the box now. Arsenal 1-0 up. What a great position to be in. Is that a bit of an insurance marker for when PSG eventually score? Score. Come on, score. Once you get one, you'll get more. We'll sing you at assembly when we get to assembly. Well, come on, PSG, and score. Angus McWorth is in the house. Stevie, how you doing today? Great, Angus. How you doing, fella? Good to see you in the house. Enjoying another match here. If you're here for the first time, guys, get in the chat. Be welcomed in the chat. Have your say. Get in with the family. We are all one. One is all we are. I've said that over the years, for 5 years. And we've been on YouTube now just for 5 years. Incidentally, YouTube this week with that video I released, if you want to have a laugh, they, thems, and it was Chunzo and it was they effing thems. There's a funny video out at my library. Ball through the middle. Arsenal panicking. Just gets a tackle in there. Corner. Indecision in defence. Panic at the last moment. Looks like PSG could have got a goal. But in comes Gabriel. Saves the day. It's that Arsenal need to guard against. Corner coming in. I'll get back to that video in a second. Corner coming in. Going over to the far post. All the way out. And a goal kick for the Arsenal. A video. Look at that. Placing the ball, eh? Fabian comes out, places the ball down. They don't want Arsenal to waste any time. PSG are worried. They're trying to get in this game. They've had their feathers ruffled. Now they're straightening them out. Get in the game. Give Arsenal something to think about. Tea time. Angus is saying both teams have a high winning percentage when scoring first and low when being scored upon first. Yes, great point, Angus. The one thing I can say with this game, though, is if Arsenal score first, I can feel PSG can get back in the match and get chances, create things, and eventually get that goal and maybe the second goal. Remember, last year it was 2-1 in the final for PSG, a victory. The reigning champions will not want to lose this trophy. But one of the statistics that really does embed itself in any competition, any sport, is when you're the champion and you get back to the final game the next season and you're the champion, it's nigh on impossible to win that twice back to back. Shot coming in, nice idea, but are you really going to score from out there? Maybe the cross, maybe hold the ball, maybe bring people up with you. But Fabian... is it a little bit of panic going on with PSG, seeing as they're a goal down? He has no options, but he chooses to shoot. I think he's better just to hold the ball. Maybe the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, can swing that ball and curve it to the far post, but that's about all that can do that on this planet. Pele might have done it in the past, but maybe Ronaldinho. But there's not many players like that around. Angus says both teams have a high winning percentage. Remember that, guys. He's right. He's right. Keep the chats coming, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. You're breaking numbers here. Keep it going. It's brilliant. Remember, like, subscribe, people. Get in here. Join the family. Be part of what we are each week. World Cup is coming. Half-time, we've got more music for you. Another group from the World Cup groupings to get yourself dancing at half-time. And, hey, if you're on the beers... keep drinking. Keep enjoying the final. And as I do, I put music in behind me when I'm watching football all the time. Get your favourite music. Put your music on in your stereo. Then get my chops in the background for the game. You'll be in heaven. You'll listen to the most beautiful music that you love, commentary that you enjoy, with the family that you've got. You'll be in the right place. I listen to music when I watch football. I do. It puts me in the right zone. PSG now, making life a little bit long, just going up and under. That's not the PSG way. Bring it down, be on the floor. Free kick coming up. Nothing dirty. The free kick is theirs. Chunzo, Arsenal are in the Emirates Stadium, which is in London, where loads of gangs steal things, so Arsenal are game thieves. Game thieves. Love it. Arsenal are in the Emirates Stadium, which is in London, where loads of gangs are. Gangs steal things, so Arsenal are game thieves. There we go. There we go. PSG on the ball now. Vitinha passing it wide. Fabian on the ball. Back to Vitinha. Arsenal parking the buses. Not the bus. Parking the buses. They've got 3 buses parked. Normally, it's only 2. Arsenal parking the buses. Is it in their best interests to put every man behind the ball? Is it really in their interest? It stifles their offense. He's going to make that. Corner ball. Does it stifle their offense? Yes, it does. Do they get up the field? No, they don't. Do PSG keep possession and move forward and squash Arsenal into their penalty area? Yes, they will. Yes, they do. And yes, they are going to. Look at that scene in the stadium. Beautiful scenes. Corner coming in. Easy clearance. I tell you, take a look at that. That looks like a handball. That looks like a handball. That so looks like a handball. Saka, did you mess up? VAR's looking at it. Wow. Nervy moment for Saka there. Referee says play on right now. VAR doing their job. If it's needed, they'll get to it. Arsenal now stealing the ball in PSG's half, moving it through, and the keeper's got that all day long. No problem there. No problem there. No problem there. Revision can wait. Stevie's stream cannot. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey, and we know that you're learning, and you're keeping on learning, Chunza, so keep it going. That's a good one. Chunzo says, Crystal Ball has just told me this will be a very intense game. I thought he was talking about Crystal then. Crystal and her. Disco ball. Not crystal ball. Headed up, going out. Should be a PSG throw. Again, I'd love to see that replay on Saka clipping the ball in the box. There was something there, but obviously not enough. And I say this much, just because the ball hits your hand, that is not handball. That never used to be the way. Yeah? Sometimes your hand's not going to get out of the way. And I don't care about your hands being by the side. When you're jockeying on a defender or jockeying on a forward, trying to block or pass or get the tackle in, you're using your arms like wings as balance. You can't balance like this with your arms down by your side. It's not conducive to balance and be naturally staged on the floor where you're balanced so you can drop a shoulder, go left and right. Again, PSG in the box, trying the pretty play, should have played the simple play, losing possession, cooking the clock. Arsenal now fighting for the ball, but against a big team, it's not that easy. The space you find is hard to grind. PSG on the ball, dictating the match so far. Arsenal sitting back 1-0 up. Arteta is way out of his area. Needs to be had a word by the referee. Get back in your box. Saka wins that challenge. Comes away. Look how fast PSG get back into action. The press from PSG won't let Arsenal get up the field. Arsenal have parked the bus and are too deep with no outlets to get up the field. Now they've reset, but PSG come back with the ball. Frenetic pace to the match. No place to go. Eventually someone's coughing that ball up and PSG are coming through. I can just feel it. I can just feel it. You've seen kids' games before where one kids' team is dominating the other team. Simple way to look at it. PSG right now coming into the game, dominating the play. It's all too frantic. They need to just slow it down a touch in the creation stage and then explode with quality with the final pass or final shot. Luis Enrique on the sideline, getting his team ready, urging them on, giving out the advice, changing the tactics as the game is moving. Threading the ball through, silky play by PSG, throw-in coming up, should be an Arsenal ball. Linesman tried to batter the Arsenal defender with the flag. Nice one. He's good on his end. Well done, Angus. Good to see you, son. Ultra Gamer, PSG have already beaten one North London club in a final this season. They can beat another. Yes, they have. And they can. You just got to feel there's one mistake in this back line of Arsenal that's going to allow PSG to go through. You've seen one where they cleared. And they cleared for the corner. Gabriel clearing out. But this pressure eventually is going to pay off. You've got a great team in PSG. Lots of creativity. Lots of experience. The know-how is there. The touch and the quality too. It's just a matter of time. And if you don't like Arsenal, this must be killing you. You can see the runners getting staged, getting ready to pick Arsenal off here. They've got weapons all across the field right now. Arsenal's legs are going to get very tight. Too long ball. Too long, too long, too long. That's never going to do it. It's got to be on the ground. That's the PSG way. Put it on the floor. Ultra Gamer says PSG have already beaten one North London club. That's a point you need to hoist in, people. They have. And he also says, Angus says, I often listen to music with football and more without. Yes. Put on your favourite, I don't know, rock songs, classical, whichever is your persuasion, but put on that what you love. I like samba. I like samba music, Colombiano. I love the samba. Anything South American or Central American is good for me. I was talking to a Central American gentleman yesterday in the USA, Jonathan Steve, fantastic fella from El Salvador. We're talking about the World Cup, and he's talking about he's so sad he's not there, but he's looking forward to the World Cup. Fine gentleman, Jonathan Steve in Utah. USA. There you go. Got to give some love to the USA. The people of the USA are the great part about the USA. Go with that. The people of any nation are the great part of any nation. Go with that. I'm not going to go political. I hate politicians. I've got no time for the assholes. People are what I love. Going down the left wing now. Is he cutting inside? Cuts inside. Holds the play. Trying to figure out which way to go. Tries the pretty play again and it doesn't work. That's twice PSG have done the back heeling. When you're doing back heels and you're running yourself into a cul-de-sac because you've got no other options, you played yourself into that situation. Maybe don't play yourself into that cul-de-sac. Or as they say in Germany, lovely name, cul-de-sac, they call it Sackgasse. Fantastic. Going down that Sackgasse. Water break coming up. 22 minutes in. Get used to this in the World Cup. You're going to see a lot of the water breaks coming up in Copa Mundial, World Cup, Weltmeisterschaft. Yes. Bilingual Stevie. Angus says, I often listen to music with football and more without. He also says, in my opinion, Arsenal needs at least a 2-0 lead before parking the bus. See, Angus has seen it. Arsenal's parked 2 buses. Can you honestly think Arsenal can go 90 minutes plus in this format where they're sitting back now and only counter-attacking? It's a smart way to go. And it's probably Arsenal's best tactic to win this. But again, that shot, look at the angle where he shoots it in. Keeper, really, look at the space between him and the near post. He's giving away that space. That's criminal goalkeeping, really. And the bench, quite happy. PSG fans, stunned. Arsenal fans, rejoicing. Don't lose your shades, fella. Luis Enrique, yeah. Put up the chest. Yeah, the owner's looking worried. He's looking worried. Oh, I love my tea. I make it so well. I love my tea. Arsenal with the throw-in now. 24 minutes gone. 1-0 to the Gunners. Can PSG turn this around? Tick-tock. The referee's going to have a word. That's taking a long time. You get booked for taking too long now, which I think is ridiculous. They should never have messed with the throw-ins. In fact, if you want to piss around with the throw-ins, then put the ball on the floor and start kicking it in. What do you think about that, guys? Get rid of the throw-ins and kick it in. Or one-handed throw-ins where you can literally up and over and hurl that ball 50 yards like a goalkeeper. What do you think? Is it time for the throw-in to be changed? If you're changing the timing and you're telling me I can't hold the ball for 5 to 10 seconds while I'm looking for someone to go, then change the system. Kick it in or one-armed throw-ins. There's something for you to think about. Saka now going down the right side. Gets the cross in. Oh, I tell you, keeper gets in there. And PSG clear it. Keeper's faking an injury. If he was a real tough guy, he'd be up on his feet. This lying on the floor all the time makes me wonder sometimes. Did Havertz really thread the ball through, or did he thread the boot through? Take another look. No, I'm not having that he's hurt like that. Watch the contact. Watch the contact. He's got a shin to the back of the bun. He's looking at what happened, and then he goes down. Enrique isn't too annoyed about it either. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what, they're going to have to reset that bun on the back of his head. I think the bun's out of place. And if you're not laughing, you should be. There's some real good funny stuff coming up now. Ultra Gamer, I don't know what the handball rule is these days. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Really. It's just gone. UEFA and FIFA, Infantino, the small-minded moron, yeah, the changes that they're making to the game. You take your mind back to Sepp Blatter. You might have said he was corrupt, okay? They all are. But Blatter didn't change the game monstrously like Infantino, the infant brain, is doing. Yeah, he's not my favourite, Infantino. I think he's one of the worst FIFA presidents we've ever had. The best one, I think, was way before Sepp Blatter, and he was a Brazilian. And the Brazilian man was there for a long time. And when he was in charge, football was in a better place. And I know Leonardo Barraviera knows exactly who I'm meaning. But Leo answering says, for real. And PSG is shitting their pants now, says Leo. Also thinking about the years of being underdogs. Yes, yes, yes. And when you used to mess up, it's hard to keep rolling. Absolutely. Chunzo, guys, I am going to have a good watch. You have a good watch, son. You have a good watch. There, see, he's resetting his bun. The bun was impacted. He's got to tie his hair up and do his little bun. Put some water on the little bun. What are they made out of? Really, what are they made out of today? I mean, I'm taking the piss big time, but what are you made of? Crazy, crazy. He's had his attention now. The bun has got battered. He's back in the game. Chris Catherine, I haven't watched much Champions League football before. Is it usual for there to be so few passes strung together in a row? It's like ping pong at the moment. Too fast to play, too frenetic. Arsenal's got the lead. And PSG are slightly panicking to get back in. If they just was confident and cool-headed and collectively just a little bit more to slow it down, make the ball do the work and stop running all over the place and in and out of position and keep the ball on the floor. All the things that PSG normally do, they're not doing. Arsenal has ruffled their feathers and literally rocked the boat because of that early goal. PSG need to put their foot on the ball and calm it down. Stretch Arsenal and play the ball early. Right now, holding on to the ball too long, that's not your favourite. But they've got the quality to get back into this, as you see. But spray the ball on the floor, left and right, and tear them to pieces. You've got the quality. Don't panic. Don't panic. PSG on the edge of the box, as you can see, trying to get through. It's a wall of red and white. Everybody's parked behind the bus because the bus ain't moving. Cross coming in. Again, defended by Arsenal. PSG keeping possession. 2 men down. Referee's having none of it. A little bit of afters there. A little bit of afters there. I tell you what, there was a little bit of afters there. Maybe they checked that on VAR. I doubt it, but they might do. But again, man down, in pain. Referee might as well ask the guys to kick it out if it carries on. If he's not getting up, definitely needs a review. Coming inside. Man still on the ground. Another big solid challenge in the defensive area and another PSG player goes down. And again, no free kick. No free kick. He's been down a long time, that man. Referee, it's looking bad for you, sir. Looking bad for you. Looking bad for you. Yes, the embarrassing stop the game late. Be a referee? Well, be a fucking referee then. Leonardo, cooling break. Angus McWorth says, I have the feeling that Stevie adds at least a few drops of rum in his tea. Ha 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 ha. You know, rum in the coffee, I can do. Rum in the tea, it doesn't work for me. Yeah, I've got to have that. I've got to have that coffee for the rum, and it really would work. And it really does work. And I do like coffee and rum, but I can't drink a lot of coffee. If I drink coffee, I am vibrating like an engine. Literally, one swig of coffee, good old Colombiano, woo, and I am bouncing all over the place. And I can feel it surge through me. PSG now, ball over the top. Running down the left wing, he's going to get there. Keeper just early. Raya out of his box. Leave it to your defender, buddy. Leave it to your defender. That's what they're paid for. Don't undermine them. You'll stretch your defence and then you get caught. But Raya got there first. But I love that, Angus. Rum in my tea. It's not in my tea. It's just straight tea. You can get the cops to breathalyse me. It's just tea. It's really just tea. It's really just tea. There's no rum in it. It's really just tea. Leonardo says, ha 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 ha. Safanov is thinking my people beat Napoleon and Hitler. We can beat Arsenal for Christ's sakes. So funny. João Havelange. Leonardo says, those really think they are Neymar. They are spending more time lying down than playing. Yes, there you go. There you go. There you go. I was the type of persuasion that you really got to clog me. Try and break my toes or break my leg for me to stay down because I was too proud to show you that you hurt me. Oh, yeah. The biggest guys tried to kick the shit out of me in the game, and I'd always get up, look at them and go, is that it? Is that all you got? I'm going to run rings around you now. Just piss them off, but don't show pain. Get up. That's where the game has changed. It's all about clicking down the time, winning favours, fooling the ref, managing the game. I was sooner get up. Shot coming in. Takes a shot. Little chip. Easy for Raya. So easy for Raya. Arsenal are nullifying PSG. Luis Enrique's got plenty to look at. No free kick. Not a chance of a free kick there. PSG in blue moving the other way now. Coming down the right wing. 33 minutes and 33 seconds. It's 1-0. It's time for a goal. Corner coming up. PSG are literally on the outside. They're not breaking through. They're not cutting them down. They're not creating the golden chance. It's really tight. Really tight. PSG passing the ball around, opening up the defence. Didn't want the corner. Chris coming in. And hacked out straight away. Saka moving with the ball. Doesn't keep it. PSG, like I say, they need to slow it down slightly. Everything has just been done that bit too quick. It's not nerves. It's commitment. But it's over-commitment by PSG. Play within yourselves. Right now, they're rushing the move. Rushing the moment. Beautiful cross in the middle. Nothing doing. Looking for a free kick that's not there. Dembele has a word. Says, carry on, keep going. Angus McWorther, I drink only 1 cup of coffee. I just need a small jump start because I am naturally caffeinated. There you go. Maybe I'm over-caffeinated. Maybe I'm naturally a caffeinated kind of being. Free kick, obviously. Free kick coming. But like I say, man, I vibrate like a leaf in the wind, man. I'm telling you. Unbelievable. Vibrate like a leaf in the wind. Give me coffee. Woo! Watch me take off. But I do. I vibrate. Not many things make me vibrate, but that's one of the things that does. Leonardo says, honestly, Arsenal scoring first is the only way to put Arsenal some real emotions in this game. I agree with you. I agree with you. I like it. Yeah. I am quite surprised, to be quite honest with you, at the scoreline at this stage of the game. But all those Arsenal fans cheering right now, ask yourself one question. Will they be cheering at 90 minutes plus? They need a second goal. Free kick in there. Great free kick headed over the top. High, wide and ugly. But a free kick called anyway. Fabian down. Oh, I've hurt myself. Fabian hurting. Oh, look at me under my shirt. Oh. I tell you, man. If you have a great pain threshold, you never look like that. And I did do one thing, and it's not any wild story. PSG coming through. I'll tell you about that in a minute. PSG racing forward. Vitinha down the middle. Rice trumming back. Puts the pressure on. PSG still on the ball. Needs to go to the far side. Arsenal clear this. Booting it away up to halfway. Havertz fighting. Doesn't win the ball, but Arsenal get possession. Trossard kicking away. Odegaard in there too. Arsenal losing possession. It's a real fight. Carry on, says the referee. Great skill there. PSG moving down the right side. Free kick. No free kick. PSG want the free kick. Arsenal moving with the ball. Rice on the ball now. Scrambling it to the right side. Keeping possession. Look at the time they've got on the ball. Not much at all. Not much to think. Not much time to set anything up. A lot of stuff has got to be individual plays to really rock PSG's boat, which is not team performance, but it'll do. Sometimes individual plays are just what you need. Arsenal right now, 37 minutes in, still in the game, 1-0 up, looking composed, but PSG is still threatening all the way through. What's going through PSG fans' minds and Arsenal fans' minds? And look at the useless stats they're putting on the screen. What does that help you? How does that help you? Do you really want to know who passed the ball during this game? Or do you want to keep seeing that beautiful picture? The grass, the players, and that ball. Sometimes TV gives you too much, doesn't it, eh? Unnecessary garbage. Ball coming into the middle. On the edge of the box, moving forward. Luis Enrique has got to make decisions here. You cannot keep doing the same things and get the same results, which is nothing right now, and continue to do the same things. Too much play is on the right side. They need to operate here down the left side where more space will be available. Tea time. I'm still there. I have stopped talking for 5 seconds. It's not a crime, but I'm still there. Ball over the top. Still in Dangerland. On the edge of the box. Still looking for something in front of goal. Goes through and well defended. One more time by the Gunners. There's no foul there. There's no foul there. If I was a referee, I'd be having a word. I'll be having a word with Havertz. I'll be having a word with Havertz. Just get up. There's nothing there at all. Hakimi's trying to get the ball. Havertz is trying to stop him getting the ball. Give Havertz a yellow card. Hakimi did nothing wrong. Hakimi did nothing wrong, as the referee has just pointed out. Forwards always like to be oil cans. Oil can. What is an oil can? Oil can is someone that likes to piss around. Angus brings up another great point. At least one of the most worthless stats, expected goals, are not being telecast. Yes. Some of the brain-dead shit they bring, honestly. Can you imagine someone on TV going, well, you know, that was a pretty brain-dead piece of shit. You wouldn't, but they should. Their numbers would go through the roof even more. Tell it how it is. Stepping back in time. Being honest. Just telling you what it threw. There's that through ball. It won't make it. Nice idea. It does get through. Edge of the box, though. And again, that final quality for PSG is not quite there. Odegaard looking like he wants to win a free kick by fooling the referee for diving. Arsenal using all tactics right now. Jimmy Favours in the house. Jimmy, how you doing? Hey, football familia. Hey, football familia. How you doing? Jimmy Favours in the house. Everybody's coming in today. Everybody's coming in today. And if you've never quoted or commented in the chat, please do. Let yourself go. It's yours to do. Anything you like. Half time, you've got more music coming up. More music from the World Cup. We'll keep you in tune with the World Cup. Anybody out there want a certain group? Let me know now what group you want to hear from the World Cup at half time. We'll put it on for you. I'm that nice. Just for the family, though. Like Jimmy Favours says, hello, football family. Hola, football familia. PSG still on the right side. They need to come on the left side. Loads of space, loads of time. Just need that quality to really rein in front of Arsenal's net. Raya has not been tested so far. He's having a decent day, but he has not been tested. Into the box they go. Oh, I tell you, a little bit more fortuitous with the header, and it's a 1-1. Very close on. Arsenal, PSG are getting closer. PSG complaining about Arsenal to the referee right now that the goal kick needs to be taken within 6 seconds, yada, 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 and not all day. Lucky, though, the way this ball deflects out. Header's coming in. Maybe he should have left it. Maybe he should have left it. There's the sadness in the French fans right now. It's not their day so far. But again, I'm going to say it. PSG need to slow it down just a notch. Let the ball do the work. You're going to exhaust yourselves, PSG, when you're playing into Arsenal's tactics. So far, so good for the Gunners. 2 minutes to half-time. We'll know exactly where we're going pretty shortly. Angus McWhirter, usually there are gambling companies attached to a broadcast when certain stats are displayed. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Just like everything else. It's all bought and paid for, what you view or what you are propaganded to. Believe you me, I know a lot about TV and radio, but I'll tell you this. I would never, in all the years I worked radio TV, do what they wanted me to do when it came to sponsors. If you weren't my sponsor, I wasn't talking for you. And they used to get really mad. The governors, the production managers used to get mad. PSG on the edge of the box now. Can they get something going? Arsenal defending with every man in the stadium. All behind the ball. Testing, 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 testing. And going out again. No quality so far. What's the second half going to be like? And how much added time do we have? Thierry Henry in that ill-fitting suit. Needs that butting moving about 1.5 inches to the right. Why do I know that that suit is ill-fitted? I'll tell you why. I wear double-breasted suits like a gangster. I do. I don't wear these modern-age, ill-fitting, tiny little boy, short sleeve, short jacket, the bottom of your jacket up to your waist. Bull crap. That's not a suit. That's a kid's suit. And put it this way. Double-breasted jackets, double-breasted everything. You got more material, you look better, and a gangster double-breasted suit looks hot. Not these little boy suits that they sell to you today. They're not suits. You're getting half the material. I like double-breasted, like I say, like a gangster. Ball down the line. Saka can't go past his man. He's really been hemmed in there. So far, so good. Mendes having a great day. Henry is there, absolutely, Leo. Thierry Henry. And I believe he played in that final against Barcelona. What is the keeper doing out there? What is the keeper doing out there? Rush of blood to the head. We've seen the same picture from PSG all game long. Enrique, at half-time, needs to change up this team. And if he doesn't, it will be quite apparent because the play will become the same again. They need to come down the left side. There's too much predictable plays down the right side. It's very telegraphed right now. Arsenal are getting used to setting up on the right side. They need to start getting used to setting up on the left side. No foul, says the referee. Carry on. Keeping it live. Let the players decide it. Yeah, I think he played in 2006. Correct, he did. And remember, Arsenal scored the goal early and the keeper was sent off early and it was a bad day early for Arsenal. This final, they've scored early. Is it going to end well? History does repeat itself, you know. Let's see what happens. Angus, real black leather shoes with a double-breasted suit too. Absolutely, brother. None of this overly white tennis shit. Sorry, tennis footwear. Absolutely. If you're going to wear a ball cap and tennis shoes with a suit, then get a t-shirt on and a pair of jeans. Because you're so ill-fitted and out of place and no etiquette. A suit and a tie. Yeah? Polished black leather shoes. And not white socks like an idiot. Dark to match the pant leg. And your cuff should be at least 1 inch white, or whatever the shirt is, in front of the sleeve cuff. Etiquette. They want everybody to dress like a little boy. Double-breasted jackets, suits, shoes, ties. Go out looking like a man. Arsenal coming through. Is this the 2-0? Well defended. Should have been 2-0 just before half-time. Another 3 minutes of added time. It was Havertz the man in there. But yes, Angus. Real black leather shoes with the double-breasted suit too. None of this overly white tennis footwear shit, as I call it. Dress like a gentleman. So when you go out with that lady, she knows she's got a man on her arm. You know what I'm saying? Real values. Women love a real man to be dressed proper. Again, going down the left wing now. PSG. Still with possession. All the possession and nothing to show for it. 2 minutes to go, roughly. Till half-time is called. Then we'll listen to some music. Remember, whatever group you want in the World Cup music, now's the time. Get in there. Let me know what World Cup group you want to listen to at half-time, and I'll play it for you. You got 2 minutes to go. I've got a group lined up, but you got 2 minutes to go. Corner coming in. Referee holds it down. At the moment, we're going to be listening to Group F unless you, the family, decide we're going somewhere else. So you let me know what you want and I will play it for you. PSG are getting closer, but not much closer than they've done all year. Cross coming in, belted shot, straight into the arms of Raya. Doesn't do the best, but at least he's there to block it. Almost a second goal there. Leo sees that. Raya hasn't had too much to do. PSG are going to have to test him in the second half. We've got a minute 15 to go in the first half in added time. 1-0 to PSG's enemy, the Arsenal. Ball coming to the far left-hand side. Not going to make it. Again, like I said about 40 minutes ago, it's really an impossible task for a team to win the Champions League back-to-back, unless your name is Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. If you're Madrid, Real Madrid, Hala Madrid, you've done it 3 times. Nobody's done it 3 times. Only Real Madrid. And 5 and 6 years in the early days. Havertz having an argument with the referee's assistant. It should be an assistant, should it not? He's not a referee, is he? I know he is. But should it not be an assistant or be a linesman? Or be a flag waver? What do you think? Throw-in coming up to the Arsenal. Literally cooking the clock. Took way too long with this throw-in. No one's saying a word about tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. They're holding the ball. Killing the time. Rice with the throw-in. Into the box. Goes to first post. Headed up and under. Still in the mixer. Another header. 3 headers. I tell you what. Definitely a foul. Definitely a foul. Definitely a foul against Havertz, I'd say. Is that not a foul? Is that not a foul? This referee really, he's getting told. He's getting told. Is that not a foul? No contact on the ball. All contact with the man. Puff for the cheeks by Havertz. And here comes wee man Saka, who really hasn't done too much so far. But again, looking from the angle of PSG fans, and there's the time gone. Yeah, Arsenal, you cooked the clock. Well done, referee. Well done, referee. I got to applaud that. Arsenal were cooking the clock, wasting time. And the referee says, to hell with you. You want to waste time? To hell with you. Well done, referee. Well done, referee. But yes, almost a second goal. Things are heating up. It's still just a 1-0. Which way is this going to go? Interesting times. So far, so good. If you're just tuning in with us, welcome. Like, subscribe, stay with us. Half-time, you're going to listen to some World Cup music. Group F coming your way right now. But looking at the breakdown before we come back. Arsenal, early goal, if you just joined us. Havertz rifled the shot in at the near post. The keeper at the near post really coughing up too much space above and too much space to the post between him and the post. He was inviting the shot. Why is he not up on that post? Right against the post or coming in front of the post to kill that angle completely. His positioning was not correct on that shot. He needed to be at least 4 or 5 feet to his right and 2 to 3 feet forward to kill that angle. If he's in that slot, that doesn't go in. Goalkeeping error. Too much of the goal was given up. He allowed Havertz to see the hole. I blame the keeper. Great shot, mind. You've got to get that shot off. But hey, if you're going to give up all that space, you're going to get shot at. You're going to get scored on. And they were. Half-time, 1-0. More to come in the second half. Keep it here. But in the second half, I got a feeling PSG is going to come out and have something to say. Now, for the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to get you, whether you're on your phones, like I am, or whether you're not, but we're going to show you some World Cup stuff coming your way right now. And it's Group F. And after that, if we do go to extra time, we'll have another group lined up for you. But for now, Group F, listen to the music, have some fun. Coming back on screen with you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I really do. I love the music. And Angus McWhirter says, digging the reggae vibes. I hope you are. I dig it all the time. And when I'm setting up stuff, I listen to this all the time. The reggae music for the World Cup, thanks to U10 Records again. Brilliant from Zoltan. But what I want to point out to you now, just after the music, is this. We're going to get straight back into the game real quick. I'm just checking outside, seeing what's going on. They're still in a break. But what I want to bring to your attention is this. The picture on your screen right now is Group B. Just go with me on this one. It could be any group. But what I want to highlight to you is the goals for and the goals against category. Okay? I want to show you something that no one's picking up on, but we are. In this family, we have football brains, football experience, football nous, football know-how, but football as it should be. One thing I've seen with the 48 World Cup coming in, 48-team World Cup coming in, is the for and against category. You'll see a lot of the groups out there and all your TV companies and all your radio companies, whatever, they've got single zeros in the for and against category. I've got double zeros in the for and against category. Many people ask me, what are you doing, Steve? And what I'm doing is what I'm always doing. A soccer shaman sees the future, predicts the future, sets the future, adjusts for the future. I'm adjusting for goal slogging games where people are going to get blown out. I do feel that the top team in each group will probably have more than 10 goals throughout 3 games. People are going to get battered in some of these groups. Therefore, I've already invented the double O's for the for and against. When you see something, you have to literally put it out there. I'm coming back on screen, but I just thought, letting you see that for a second or two longer, the double zeros, it really is going to happen. And we haven't had a World Cup ever that will need double zeros up until this point, which highlights 32 teams is the real deal, and 48 teams may not be your best friend. It's lovely to get minnows into the World Cup, but is a World Cup, in fact, a minnow tournament as the teams are coming out? Arsenal striding out, looking business fashion, but again, the double O's for your for and against category. Just saying, we see stuff, we predict it, we set it up for the future. Back into the chat, join in here, guys. Remember, 45 minutes still to go. Extra time on the dock if it goes to it. Penalties as well if it's needed. And we've got 45 minutes of action coming in. Let's see which way this plays out. But for now, it's 1-0. And like I say, 1-0 to Arsenal, the challenger, not the champions. And Arsenal are out, and PSG were out earlier. Arsenal making them wait. But again, with the music, the Nederland mix, the Holland mix, the Nederlander mix, Arteta coming through, the Nederlander mix, banging. The Blue Samurai for Japan, love that too. You got to say, Sweden's absolutely got a lovely track as well. And Tunisia's beat will suck you in slowly. Arsenal fans praying. Well, I'll tell you what, fella. Keep praying, brother. Keep praying. Divine intervention. Divine intervention. Second half about to kick off. Here we go. There we go. PSG. Are they going to keep going down the right side to nowhere? Or are they going to go down the left? My take is this. Get your playmaker down the middle and operate right in the middle of that defence. Arsenal do not want you to be trickery in front of the 18-yard box. They're getting very, very used to going down the wing. Now they're operating down the left wing. I hope Luis Enrique has seen what I see on the left channel right now. Ball coming in and well cleared again. Big Gabriel in the middle doing a fantastic job for Arsenal. But again, 45 minutes now of who wants it most. Leo says, Arsenal fans are saying their prayers. You betcha. Teams are coming back. Tunisia's beat will suck you in, remember, off the music. And I hope you enjoyed it. If we need more music at halftime coming up, or per se in between referees having a word here, and there you go. Well done, referee. Time wasting, absolute time wasting. That's the correct call by the referee. More of it, please. Bravo, referee. Bravo, referee. They've been wasting time with the throw-ins for far too long. Brilliant refereeing. Thank you very much. Speed this game along. Get up their asses. Get them moving. Stop the time wasting. Stop the cheating. Premier League club. And get them to play. These fans came here to watch a game of football, not some ding-dang holding the ball on the edge of the line, wasting time. They want to see football, soccer. They paid big money. They didn't get ripped off like the World Cup for pricing, but they paid big money. And I'm going to hammer that until the World Cup gets here and through the World Cup. The prices of the tickets are absolutely unbelievable. Angus McWhirter, there might be a 149-0 result like the match in Madagascar, then to 3 digits. Yes. The double O's. Who else has got the double O's? Go and look online. Who else has got double O's in their groups? None of them. Why? Because they're generics. They're not passionate about what they do. They don't rely on perfection. Football is the perfect game. We bring what we can. But none of those companies have seen what we've seen. Why not? I guess it's not in their blood. I guess there's no passion. Like I was talking to a lovely El Salvadorian yesterday, sort of all about the football world. Talking about this game too. Talking about the World Cup as well. How sad he is that El Salvador's not there. But he knows game. Saka looking for the through ball, doesn't get it, slides again, looking for that ball through again, doesn't get it. Here we go. Nobody's leaving the building yet. A packed arena, the Puskás Arena, packed arena, great scenes. But for my money, PSG are going to have to be direct in this half. It's great to run around. It's great to speed the ball fast. But you got to get that ball into the danger zone. Got to get that ball where it's pressuring. And start executing in the final third. Do that, get back in the match. Racing through another... he takes it away from him. I'll tell you what, slack defending there. Arsenal getting lucky with the rebound. But down the middle could be the secret here. Running through the middle, down the left side. Forget about right wing play. Arsenal have got that all night long. You've got to come up with something different. Work rates and execution. That's never going to make it. That's never going to make it. Arsenal fans rejoicing. And Luis Enrique saying, calm it down. Calm it down. We were saying that all through the first half. There's no need to rush the move, PSG. Gabriel on the ball, on his own 6-yard box. Passes off to Raya. Raya in his 6-yard box. Going long. Shoots long. All the way into PSG's half down the right wing. Saka brings it down. Physical play. Takes it past. Is he offside? Are Arsenal to become League and European champions? A season that was dwindling to an end 3 months ago, where pressure was on, they finally got it across the line. Man City finally dropping points at the end of the season. A couple of draws did the damage. And then Arsenal race away and City draw on the final day. And Bournemouth put in a big season this year. No surprise there. Moving forward now. Vitinha down to the right side. Does the ball come through? Individual plays, not going to make that day. All the way back to the goalkeeper. More time ticking off the clock. Arsenal will love it to see you pass back to the goalkeeper. This new generic possession game that just kills the clock and doesn't do anything but put you under pressure like you're seeing right now. And I tell you what, the referee gives up an easy free kick there. Easy free kick. "50 minutes and 51, 52, 5, coming up to 51 now. 51 minutes gone. We got a long way to go. But the pattern of play is starting to become too predictable. And Arsenal, being brave, sitting high up the field as well. But one goal can change this. PSG, one goal, will become a different beast. They need that goal to get in this game. Confidence is there, but they need that extra zip to get them going. Angus McWhirter bringing out a lovely statistic here. Per FOTMob, Arsenal have played 225 European Cup and Champions League matches without any trophies. Raya on the ball, clearing the lines, going long, over the top. Latafos comes out, collects it, stops that going any further. Nice easy play back to Raya. Raya clears one more time, clearing it long. Not tempted to tic-tac-toe out of defence. Not tempted to cough up an embarrassing goal. Playing defensive football as it should be. No messing around. Get it out of defence first time you can. And go long and put the ball back into their zone. Keep them under pressure. Put the ball in their half. You can't be scored on. Simple tactics. Safe tactics. Old-fashioned tactics, perhaps, but they do work in this game. Somebody needs to really wake up PSG right now. A goal in this would be great for the neutral right now. A goal in this is exactly what the game needs. The neutral fan is begging for a goal right now. It's there, nearly there, but it's not quite there. Tell you what, referee, have a look at that challenge. Have a look at that challenge. That's jumping in, I tell you. No, I don't think it's yellow. No, I don't think it's yellow. Not for a fact. Take another look at this. Really, watch the replay. Take another look at this. This could be overturned. Take a look at that. Right over his shins. Take a look at that. 2 boots on the same leg. VAR's got a job to do now. Yellow card is very lucky for that. Very lucky for that. Mr. Pink Boots is very lucky. Man, oh man. You know, if that was in the Premier League, the cheat league, he's gone. Brilliant position, though, here. Perfect position to rifle the curled shot. Where's the wall getting set up? I'm going right side with this shot. I'm going to rifle it right side. If Raya cheats and steps to his left, I'm shooting right. If he cheats and steps to the right, I'm shooting left. Right now, I'm shooting left. You? Where are you shooting? I'm shooting left right now. The hole is to the left. It's got to go with speed. Got the pace. Well keeped. Well keeped. Well keeped. Needed to be in the air, not on the ground. Arsenal on the edge of their box. Clearing the lines. Going long down the left side. Havertz fighting. No free kick there. Get on your feet, Havertz. That's pretty pathetic. You'll never win a free kick like that. Not a million times and a million times. Again now. PSG coming down the left, like I said they should. Ball coming in, just taking his time to maybe get that ball back up the line, come inside, tickle it across the field, hit the right side where you don't want to be. Switching the play just for the hell of it is not a great idea. You had it set up on the left side, forwards were in situ, and you have to make the forwards move just because you're cycling the ball from left to right. Dizzy times. 55-55 on the clock. 1-0 to the Arsenal. The Gunners looking like they're going to be European champions for the first time. And Thierry Henry with his ill-fitted suit is in the crowd. That button so is bugging me. It is in the wrong place. It is in the wrong place. That button of Henry's, it's in the wrong place. It's in the wrong place. It's in the wrong place. That button of Henry's, it's in the wrong place. I'd have took it back to the tailors. Coming in the cross, going far. Arsenal clearing their lines one more time. Trossard looking for the free kick. Nothing doing. Throws himself to the floor. Arsenal gets scored on it. It'll be his fault. The chaos of going forward and putting it back to the goalkeeper. Absolute panic-stricken situation. Free kick should be coming up against Havertz. But Pacho needs to get up on his feet. It's not that bad. Come on. Get up. You're cooking the clock. You're going to lose. Not really the greatest free kick when you look at it. Honestly, yes, it goes through the wall, but honestly, easy gather for Reyes. For my money, Luis Enrique needs to play two at the back, an extra midfielder down the middle, and push the wing-backs way up far. You got to gamble. You're a goal down. Playing the same way now, you won't break them down. They've got to change the situation. They've got to change the tactics. They've got to stop switching left and right and concentrate on getting the crosses in. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Saka wins the free kick. Nice dive. Angus McWhirter says the tailor was probably a CBS staff member. I can tell by the way you're interacting here, Angus, that you're a suit man. I'm a suit man. Oh, I'm a suit man. But only double-breasted. I can't wear this new age garbage. Number one, a double-breasted suit has probably double the material that these new kid suits have. So you're getting stolen from. You're paying more money for less material. And the tailors today, they're not what they were. No, they're not what they were. Double-breasted, like a gangster. Beautiful. And everybody looks when you walk in. Because a smart-dressed man or a well-dressed man stands out. Now, more than it ever did. Years ago, everybody dressed properly. Nowadays, not so much. But you never will beat a well-dressed man or a well-dressed woman because it stands out, looks so good. PSG cooking the clock now, coming up to 60 minutes. 15 minutes in the second half. One mini-game gone through. Yes, every mini-game is 15 minutes. There's 3 mini-games in every half. But one mini-game through. PSG are cooking the clock. They've achieved nothing so far. Arsenal are stifling the offense, sitting up high, sitting brave, doing what they need to do. But I'll tell you what, this Arsenal team is really fighting for this trophy. They really are putting in a performance on the defensive side as a team collectively across the field. You have to admit it might not be PSG's day unless Enrique, the coach, changes things up. Arsenal are reading the newspaper because everything is telegraphed by PSG right now. Angus says, I have had PR jobs which have required me to dress well on occasion. There you go. There you go. And don't you feel great when you got a suit on? PSG coming down the right side now. Do they get it in the middle? In the middle, and again Arsenal get in between it, clearing up the mess, and PSG looking on the inside, trying to get something done, but being pushed back to the outside. Ball going down the left side now. Comes in. Corner kick. There are some really top defensive displays coming in from Arsenal right now. You cannot ignore it. You cannot ignore it. And again, the time wasting going on. Blood down the shin. Ball coming in. Keeper punches it on the edge of the box. PSG bringing the possession. Coutinho on the ball. Sweeping it to the left side. No options. Again, deep in Arsenal's territory, just on the edge of the box, tic-tac-toe, trying to make something happen. Comes inside. Penalty. 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 Look at the blood on that boy's leg. No penalty. No penalty. Close call. Tell me what you think. Referee's having a job to do. Is he booking Marquinhos? Or is he having a word? Enrique having a look. Odegaard having a chat. Marquinhos having a chat. Take another look. Take another look. Ball goes through. I tell you, there's something there. There's something there. Have a look. That's a penalty. In my book, that's a penalty. The man is clipped first. Yeah, that's a definite penalty. 100%. 100%. I'm sure the referee pointed, but I'm just giving you my opinion. 100%. Penalty, 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 says Leo. I agree with you, Leo. Penalty. And Arsenal fans know exactly what's coming next. Rice, not even the captain, needs to close his mouth. Enrique having a word with the linesman. Doesn't seem to be too happy about things. The review continues. Penalty check. What is there to check? What is there to check? This is what is bullshit about VAR. What is there to check? You have the video. Boom. It's simple. Einfach. Easy. Call it what you want in every language. But that is so easy to spot. Have a look. I mean, what's not to check? He dives in, man first, then clips the ball. Penalty. Easy. Leo, you're right. And there's the old French fist. And it's going to be either David Raya makes a brilliant save, keeps Arsenal in this, and that kills PSG's mojo, or the ball goes in the back of the net. But a goal is what we need, okay? The neutral fan need a goal in this. Last season, it finished 2-1 PSG in the final. Is it going to be a repeat? Wow, here we go. Angus says, yes, it's a penalty. Leo, penalty. Who takes it? Interesting. Look at those lovely women jumping up and down, having a great time. I love to see women in the crowd having a great time. When I started watching football as a kid, there was no women in the crowd at all. Hardly at all. They didn't want to go. It wasn't the place. But here we go. Raya. Arsenal fans chewing off their elbows because they got no nails left. Can Raya be the man? Dembele. Here we go. 1-1. There you go. Dembele. 1-1 gives the fans from Paris, Gay Paris, La France, gives them something to cheer. Oh no, 1-1, 1-1. And Enrique has changed the flow of the game. He has pushed them down the left wing like I told them to do. They've stopped coming down the right as the only action. 1-1. Now, let's see if Arsenal can ride the storm. Raya jumps early. and just watches it go in the side. But Dembele, clinical, confident, clean strike of the ball, doesn't hit the turf, goes straight to the net. Great penalty. But if Raya drives to his right, he saves it. Scoreboard coming up. Way to go, Crystal. Way to go, Crystal. There we go. My wonderful assistant. There we go. Uno. 1-1. Un. There we go. We've got a final, people. Way to go, Crystal. Love you for that. Thank you very much. Awesome. You've earned your paycheck. Leonardo says, no bullshit. Absolutely in the back of the net. Bang, bang. Bada boom, bada bing. In it goes. Yes, man. One apiece. And I tell you, there's a sad man. Trossard's coming off. Odegaard's coming off. This is not looking good for Arsenal. Are the legs slowly gone? I'll tell you what, Odegaard coming off is not a positive for me. Gyökeres coming on. Goal-scoring ability for sure. And has talent. And can get it done. And has a decent season so far with the Arsenal. But this is now a different game. Now you will see if Arteta is made of metal. Luis Enrique has showed he's made of metal. Scored on, gets to half-time, staying in the game, and gets a penalty, back in the game. Definite penalty, 100% penalty. What was there to look at? Really? Leonardo says he just waited for the whistle, and there he went. And I hate those jerks like Neymar who got to make a carnival before taking the shot. Yes, man. Keep on to the pale ale, my son. Yes. Arsenal wasting time again. The referee's going to have a word. Lewis Skelly getting a little excited. Young men losing it. Now's the time to keep your brains, to keep calm. Stay poised. PSG are now coming into this match and are going to start dominating. The confidence and the relief to get that tying goal. Listen, you've played the game. I've played the game. We've all played the game. When you're losing, it's not great. And the longer you are losing, the more you literally worry it's going to end in a loss. Now, if you're losing the game and you tie it up, irrelevant of how you score, if you tie it up, now you're full of confidence. You're full of vigor. You're going to carry on forward. You're on top of the game. You've gone to the mountain. You've challenged the mountain. You're now sitting on top with Arsenal. Who's pushing who off the edge? Who's going to fall 30,000 feet? I don't think it's going to be PSG now. Arsenal needed to get that second goal. I think it was Angus McWhirter or maybe Leo said they needed the second goal, the insurance marker. Damn right. One is not enough. Now we got a final. Now PSG can take their time. They've got 22 minutes coming down the right wing on the edge of the box. Cross coming in, going out for the corner. PSG now can take their time, and you can see the security in front of the Paris fans. The Paris fans are doing nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all. They are celebrating like football fans should do, like soccer fans do. There's a little show of strength there by the Hungarian security forces. I think that's not necessary, but they may well have a reason within the crowd. But again, big presence, everything's hotting up. PSG in control now, looking to get that second goal with trickery. Arsenal parking the bus again. Not really the best tactic. Ball coming in, crossed in, way too long. Dembele might well have been good with that penalty, but he wasn't great with that cross. And is he coming off? Look at the penalty one more time. Doesn't even touch the ground until it goes over the line. Beautiful penalty. But again, I say, not a great penalty, as if Raya dives to his right. I guess he can save that. But Dembele's like, hey, got it covered. Got it covered. And that's what it means to the French fans. Look at that guy. Look at Dredd. Look at Judge Dredd. Beautiful. Another water break. And in the next 20 minutes, we're going to see who's going to win this final. Is it going to be PSG, who are now in the driving seat? Or is it going to be Arsenal, who steal another goal? What can Arteta do with this team? Right now, I got to tell you, I'm looking at Arsenal slowly dropping off the map. Slowly dropping off the map. There's David Beckham in a seat with two other gentlemen having a good old chit-chat. Makes me wonder why Beckham's there, though. I don't know the link. He's not an Arsenal fan, and he will so be infuriating, maddening, pissing off Man United fans by being at that final. That's banter, baby. We're not going to win. We're not going to win. PSG's taking it. We're not going to win. That's what the Arsenal fans are singing. We're not going to win. We're not going to win. PSG's taking it. We're not going to win. And if you're an Arsenal fan, you're probably thinking, you dick. Ray are beaten for the first time. They are not in Beckham's wine cellar. There you go. Nice one, Angus. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Hey, and you know what? How much money has David spent on his head? How much money has he spent on that head? Tattoos, probably about $1 billion. But Beckham at the final. And he's a nice guy. Beckham's a nice guy, let me tell you. I've sat and talked to David Beckham. And it was amazing. He was more interested to talk about me than me about him. It was crazy. It was upside down world. And it was when he was playing with LA Galaxy against the Vancouver Whitecaps. A couple of games I went and did for LA and for the Whitecaps. And at the end of the game, I sat for 45 minutes with Beckham. And he's just a normal guy. He's got a great sense of humour. And I don't normally name drop, you know that. But Beckham is a normal guy. And if you've got a bad word for him, I can understand, but you don't need to. Coming inside now, scuffed shot. Another issue there with Dembele. Doesn't get the shot off, but the clearance from Raya sets up what shouldn't have been a shot at all. But yeah, like I say, Beckham, really decent guy. It's a great point that you're bringing, Leonardo, that Beckham played a handful of games for PSG. He did. But again, it's so going to piss off Man United fans where he spent most of his career. Also with Real Madrid. Down the left side. They've been on the left side all the second half. Maybe I should be coaching PSG because they're doing exactly what we talked about. Get down the left side. Shot coming in. Not too bad. But high, wide and handsome. Closing in on extra time. What's going to happen? Yes. Well, I'm going to set something up right now for half-time. Just give me a second. I'm going to set something up at half-time because I want to set something up for you guys to watch during the half-time show. Give me a second while I sort this out. I need your assistance. I need your patience. We'll get there in due course. But I want to just check quickly. The light's on me now, so we're working against the clock. That's A. Be there in 2 seconds, guys. Literally 2 seconds. We're going to listen to Group C at halftime, guys. We're going to listen to Group C. I'm sure that's going to make some people happy. Some people would love to listen to Group C. We're going to be listening to Group C. Just so as you know. 73 minutes, coming up to 74 minutes. Great final, one apiece. It's been cagey. But you have to say PSG have literally operated on the front foot all game long. Arsenal counter-attacking. And for the love of success, PSG did switch from the right side to the left side. Coming back now from the left, switching plays. Marquinhos on the ball, rifles it onto the right wing. Taking a touch, goes back to Marquinhos. Quarterback in the team. Beautiful play. Don't go through two stations. Put it right to the left side. One pass. That's how you do it. Save time. Get the guy out of the way. Spread yourself. Expansive football. Make the other team run. Well battled again. Arsenal digging out. Pushing the ball down the left side. Coming inside now. Gyökeres on the ball. Moving swiftly. Again. Should have left that ball go to the right side. Saka was looking for it. Probably had the man beat for pace. But didn't do it. Free kick, Arsenal. Simply done. Just going to change the halftime show, get it in there, and it is done. There we go. Group B coming up, if we need it, in the slight break as we move closer and closer and closer to extra time. Gabriel has played a fantastic game so far for Arsenal in the heart of their defence. David Raya needs to get his ass back in his net. Arsenal, go back in time, cast your minds back. Arsenal, David Seaman, a European final, and that free kick gets chipped over his head. That's the second time it happened in his career. But Arsenal lost a final because of a goalkeeping error. So they haven't had too much luck in finals, Arsenal, in a European theme. Is this to be another loss? Or are they going to scrape and steal a 2-1? They're still in this game. Ball into the box. Arsenal still in possession. Going down the left side. Does the cross come in? Cross does come in. Edge of the box all the way through. Arsenal still in possession. Saka now moves inside. Doesn't get the shot off. Still, Arsenal keeping possession for the moment. Ball through in the middle. Great challenge. Great tackle. But Arsenal keeping possession. Winning the first and winning the second balls here in quick succession. Putting the pressure on the edge of PSG's box. PSG now moving forward down the left wing. This might be dangerous. Screaming down the left wing. He's going to cut outside. Cuts inside. And I tell you what, deflected. Luis Enrique, the coach, looking to God for justice, where he thinks it should be 2-1 PSG. La gloria es para Dios. Glory to God. Great move, though, down the left side. But he has a man, far side. Have a look. Far side, wide open. Can't get that ball across. Off the post, as you saw. Lucky. PSG getting closer. Moving closer to that 2-1. Once they get that 2-1, it'll be done. Arsenal will not get back into this. Corner ball. All pressure Arsenal's way. Almost, Leo. Almost. Safanov saved it. And Ultra Gamer, I knew that Arsenal would cramp like crazy. Yes. The running they've been doing. They're battling a big team. Ball in the box, way off target. Nice idea. But the Olympico didn't happen this time. But yes, Ultra Gamer, smack on the money. You knew that Arsenal would cramp up like crazy. They've been running. And as you know, when you're playing attacking football, you stay in the game. You don't tire. When you're defending, relentless defending, them legs get long. Arsenal, literally, throwing everything they have to try and get back into this. Saka, stunned and nulled again. Can't get past the defender. Next goal wins. PSG looking a lot fitter, a lot faster, a lot stronger. As I told you coming into this game. Strong men. Nice show of sportsmanship there. Lovely show of sportsmanship. You got to say, that is absolute top class. Top class sportsmanship. Absolute top class sportsmanship between the two players. And so far between the two teams. And so far between the two fans. What will happen outside the stadium? Madueke's coming on. Martinelli. Brazil. Martinelli coming in. Leo, your boy's coming in. Martinelli's a guy I want to see do well at the World Cup and has the ability to change a game. He has the class, the quality to put the ball in the net. He could rob PSG in the next few minutes. Let's see what happens. And hand it to Arteta. He's using the bench well. He's bringing the players in at the right time. Despite setting up in the counter-attack all match, which you have to, let's face it, you're playing PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, the champions of Europe, looking to repeat and looking fully in control. Leo says, Arsenal putting some pressure on. They are. But again, PSG waiting for the moment to deliver that killing blow. 10 minutes to go. The score is 1-1 thanks to Crystal Disco Ball. We are correct. 1 apiece. Moving through. Tomorrow I'm going to be travelling to the international match, Canada taking on Uzbekistan in Edmonton at Commonwealth Stadium. I got the halfway line. I'm literally at the halfway, 50-yard line, row 30. I got the Emperor's seats. VIP seats. I tell you what, you won't get better. Arsenal clearing the lines one more time. Moving forward with pace. Only one outlet. And it fizzles out to nothing. PSG coming the other way, down the left side. Does he come inside? Is there another penalty up for grabs here? Ball going out. Another corner. Should be a goal kick. It's a corner. It's a corner. But again, I've got to say, the sportsmanship between these two sets of players is to be highlighted. You don't always see such great sportsmanship from players to each other. And let's say that's what you want to see in football. Man down in the box. Lewis Skelly. Referee saying nothing. Marquinhos having a word. Well, if you're going to go down that easy, why are you even on the field? Come on, get up, Skelly. Come on. Marquinhos is too good for that. Ball coming in. Over the bar. Over the bar. Nice idea. Close again, but not close enough. Remember the old adage. If you don't score and you keep missing shots, someone's going to come on the other side and put it in the net and rob you of 3 points or this trophy, whichever style game you're playing. Trossard's run his race. He looks exhausted. He's done well. Ultra Game is such a blatant dive. Absolutely. So you got to say, if it's a blatant dive, then it must be a yellow card. Should it not be a yellow card for a dive? In comes Martinelli, a guy I wanted to see. But a dive is a yellow card. I got to say, though, the referee's definitely done a really good job today. Madueke coming in. PSG making changes as well. Tired players coming off. 1 apiece. Minutes to do. Very few. But who's going to make the big change on the scoreboard? And when it happens, Crystal Disco Ball is definitely going to let me know to do my job. But yes, coming down to crunch time, we're looking like we're going into added time. Leonardo Barriviere says, if Martinelli scores, he will get a statue. Yes. I like the guy. I think he can be a star for Brazil at the World Cup. Not Ney Misery. Ney Misery, forget about it. Ney Misery. Ball tic-tac-toed into the middle. Clearing his lines. One more time. Marquinhos reads the play. Gets it out of dodge. And he's had a tough day too. Look around the eyes. These guys have sweated their asses off. All of these guys. They're getting exhausted. The legs are getting long. The fatigue is setting in. The goal is coming. And the next goal wins. If it comes before 90 minutes, the next goal will win. And there's nothing you can do about it. 1 apiece, throwing coming in. Arsenal looking for the go-ahead goal. Gyökeres in the middle. Is he the man? Rice with the throw. Coming in. Into the mixer. On the 6-yard box. Headed on! On the edge of the box. I tell you what. Close call. The Gunners nearly having the second goal of the game. Close call. Ball over the top to freedom. PSG dodging a bullet. Going forward. What a race. Keeper's coming out. Well claimed by the keeper. Brilliant goalkeeping. Absolutely top class by Raya. No wonder he's in the Spanish lineup. PSG battling on the edge of the box. Losing the ball. Arsenal coming up with it. Tic-tac-toeing away from danger. Coming through the middle. Losing possession. Well read. Marquinhos coming in. Mopping it up. Getting the ball back. Shot reined in. Blocked one more time. PSG getting possession. All the way back to Safanos. Brilliant goalkeeping. It has to be highlighted. David Raya, or as you should say in Spanish, Espanol, David Raya. And if it was Rayo or Rayo, it would be Thunder. But it's not. It's Raya. David Raya. Stop of the day. Stop of the day. Read that play beautifully. I tell you what, avoided danger. And if he gets there a split second late, it could be the second penalty of the game or the second goal, whichever. PSG now totally down the right side. Intermittently. First half, non-stop. Second half, intermittently. Using the left wing to much greater effect. It goes to the left wing one more time. 2 targets in the middle. Who's going to get it? Dembele hovering in behind the defence to try and drag them back. Spread the defence. Coming down the right side again. Cuts inside, goes outside. Down the line. Cross coming in. Wins the corner. And Hakimi leaving the feet in there. Winning the corner ball. But coming down the left side here, again, brilliant defending, brilliant goalkeeping by Raya. Does the ball go outside of the box? Take a quick look. Take a quick look. Stays to the line. Keeps it clean. Look at those expressions. Fantastic from the fans, both men and women. On the edge box, let that shot rain in. Coming back in the mix at Arsenal. Clear it one more time. 4 minutes to half-time. Big mistake. But he gets away with it. Arsenal sliding through. And easy play for Safanov. Martinelli not finding the right pace on the ball. But at least he's connecting. Tea time, baby. We got minutes to go. Looks like we're headed to extra time. Leonardo. Woo! Absolutely. Woo! Like the nature boy. Woo! It's all coming through tonight. Almost for Arsenal. I got to say, we've had a decent final. There's no doubt about it. We've had a decent final. And to be honest with you, like I say, in the week, we had this highlighted as a watch-along, and then it got scrubbed because we were travelling. And thanks to a superstorm, we were able to not travel a day later and watch this and watch along with you. That's what I wanted to do. I'm so glad that we are. Ball coming in the box. Headed back into the mix. It should be a goal kick. No problem there for the Arsenal. 2 minutes 30 to go. Is someone going to make an horrific mistake for the other team to score? But that ball in the middle was another chance for Arsenal. Headed into the mixer and kicked out unceremoniously away from danger. Great final, guys. Great final. Great final. Enrique has orchestrated a recovery. Red-faced Enrique looks like he's had a few pops. He might have been on the razzle last night. He's looking a little bit dishevelled. Red-cheeked, red-nosed. Alex Ferguson used to be red-nosed giant with his wine. Louis might be a little bit more refined with something else to drink. But red-faced, red-cheeked, red-nosed Luis Enrique creating the revival for PSG to stay champions. 1 apiece. 1 minute 30 to go. Is it going to penalties? Are we going to have a flat extra time? Brilliant take on the right side. PSG now moving forward. Shot coming in. Oh, I tell you. So close. Vitinha nearly threading the needle. Nearly threading the needle. David Raya's down. Calf muscle's gone. Is that cramp? Should not be cramp. He's not run anywhere. He shouldn't be tired. That might be a strain. Let's see how he lands when he takes the save. Ball coming in, though. One-time shot. And a hurt leg. Let's take a look at how he lands. One more time. Close call. Really close call. Coming into extra time. David Raya. Big success ever since he came to Arsenal. Started in Lower league football in England 10 years ago was nowhere near to this scene, nowhere near to the Arsenal playing in lower league football, believe, with Barnsley, and he did great there too. The scenes here on the halfway line. Happy faces on PSG. Leonardo Baviera says PSG misses. Yeah. And flares are lit. I like it. Like old classic Libertadores. Yes. Libertadores. Fans from all around the world watching this one. Arsenal fan looking rather sad there, but mate. Get stood up. Get stood up. Stop thinking too much. Just enjoy the moment. Dembele insisting that players give more. Mendes has had a decent game as well, you got to say. Has a decent game. But yeah, flares, Libertadores. You can go anywhere throughout South America, and once the flares go and the fans start to sing, start to dance, the building rocks. The whole stand moves with you. It's kind of scary. One I'll tell you about, Boca Junior, okay? Argentina. When you go there, the stand moves, and it moves, and it moves, and it moves. And you can see the concrete moving between each other. It's scary, but it's good. Been there, done that. Unbelievable. The passion that they have inside the stadiums is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Brazil is just the same. Absolutely nuts. Copa Libertadores. Love it. Love it. Love it. I watched Atlético Nacional win that years ago. Years ago. Yes. 4 minutes to go. Dembele's strain. Not walking freely. That looks like to me his game, his day is done. Unless he can walk it off. Doesn't look like it, but right now he's still on field. Brutal foul. Brutal foul. Physical play is enormous. Gyökeres getting away with one there. Jeffrey Perrin, they're going crazy at the Glebe Central. Jeffrey, how you doing, fella? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Totally cool. Everybody's in the house today. Remember, hit the likes, guys. We got to keep sending big messages to YouTube. And in between, I got a message or a little story about YouTube. Ramos is coming in. Get ready for Ramos. But in the week, YouTube sent us a slap message that we weren't allowed to put that they fucking thems video. Well, we can, because they admitted that I was right and they were wrong. I'll show you that in the next video. The letter that YouTube showed me saying, "Oh, this video can't be shown, and we're gonna literally limit it to 18-year-olds plus." They came back and said, "No, Steve, you're right. We're wrong, and your video can flow." But in the meantime, when you stop something, you give an algorithm to it, and it doesn't go well for the creator, me. So YouTube are not always right, and YouTube don't always do what's right for the creator. Just saying. Just saying. Jeffrey Perrin, remember the stands collapsing at the Panda game in Ottawa in the 90s? Oh, my life, yeah. That is in the back of here. I was here when that happened. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Leonardo says, have to respect Arsenal. I didn't. They could put up such a good fight. There we go. There we go. Ball down the right side now. Is this the moment for PSG to break Arsenal hearts? Turning inside, coming back the other way. In possession. The match, or the theme of the match is PSG possession soccer game. It's been possession soccer all game for PSG. And I know you don't like the word game. I know you love the word match. I know you don't like the word field. I know you love the word pitch. It's all in there. If it annoys you or makes you smile, it's exactly what it's supposed to do. Don't waste a word to sit on a fence. There's no fence in the Ultimate Soccer studio. Say it how it is and enjoy it. Ball coming off inside. Chop going in far side. Headed out. Cleared one more time. Arsenal looking more ways to get forward. Last seconds. Do they steal it? 1 minute to go. Free kick coming in. Referee's had enough. Boom! Gelbe Karte. Yellow. And there you go. Another yellow card. Nevis in the book. But yeah, Jeffrey, I remember that. Ottawa in the 90s with the stadium collapsing there. Absolutely scary times. Dembele's done. He's done. He's walking better now than when he was on the field. Makes me wonder whether that is a real long-time strain or they just need fresh legs in to stop Arsenal getting advantage through the middle. But Dembele, penalty in the final, will go down as history as a Champions League scorer. It seems like a strain what he's got by the grimace on his face. But for now, it is what it is. Coming down to the wire. Time is nearly up. Does Gyökeres get something on this? Hail Mary time for Arsenal. Last kick of the match in added time. In regular time. Arsenal on the edge of the box. Can they manufacture something right now? Cross coming in. Goes in. Headed on target. Not onto target. Headed out by PSG. Very close. Again, no coconut. But a great game coming up. Half-time was 0-1. Full-time was 1-1. Extra time coming up. Who's going to win it? Handball for sure. Not given. Going down the left side. Does he race for glory? Does he race for glory? Does he race for glory? Going in the box. It's going to be a shot on net. Oh, I tell you, not far off target. Not far off target. But he races and gets there. Calafiore coming into the game. Or is he just looking? Referee having a word with Martinelli. Woo! Leonardo. Wow-wee. Absolutely. And there we have it. Full time. We're going to extra time, guys. I'm going to stick around and stay with you. Going through the scenes. Post-match coming up as well. Just checking out the scenes as they're getting off, taking the water, getting ready. This is the stage now. Which team has it left in the bag? Which team has the legs? It's been a real battle, a physical battle. PSG have been pushed all the way. Give credit to Arsenal. They've pushed PSG all the way in this one. It's not been an easy day for the champions. If they repeat, they will have earned it. But not an easy day at all. I'm going to get me some stats now, tell you what's going on in the game. Excuse me. Just to round out, first goal of the game came really early. Kai Havertz on 6 minutes. Maybe too early, but as it's shown, 1-1 at 90 minutes plus 6. It was okay. Ousmane Dembele from the penalty spot makes it 1 apiece. Taking on the stats, this will shock you. This will shock you. PSG, 16 shots, 3 on target, 72% possession. You knew they had the possession. It's been possession all the way. 618 passes, 93% pass accuracy. 9 fouls, 1 yellow card. 10 corners. Arsenal, only 3 shots, only 1 on target the whole match. Possession, 28%. Low ball. Passes, 232 to 618. Pass accuracy, 71% to 93% for PSG. Fouls, 11 to 9. Yellow cards, 2 for Arsenal, 1 PSG. Offsides, 3. PSG, 0. Corners, PSG, 10. Arsenal, 0. Big difference. Big difference. There's your stats. That's why PSG are in this. Looking at the guys, though, getting the rub. Safonov, wetting the bun. The injury to the bun is good. Hakimi has had a race. He's had a great race so far. He really has. Watch for him at the World Cup. Great player. Poised, experienced, tough as nails, has the skill, and as a defender, maybe has too much skill and creativity in his brain. What's going through these players' minds right now? Have you ever played in a final? Have you ever played in extra time in a cup competition? Just a question. If you have, what I'm about to say resonates. When you get to full time, right now, there's two ways to look at this. You're looking at the Arsenal's angle, first of all. They were 1-0 up. Then they got scored on 65 and were fully dominated in the play possession throughout the match. Slowly but surely, Arsenal's great performance in defence and opening up with a can of worms after 6 with the goal is slowly slowing down. PSG are slowly getting on top of this, minute by minute throughout the game. If this continues, you could see PSG getting the go-ahead goal in extra time. A big change here for Arsenal. Eze coming on for Havertz. And Scully's coming on for Havertz, beg your pardon. Eze's coming on for Zubimendi. Eze can change this game. He really can change this game. He's a gem in the rough right now for the Arsenal and can change this game. But what is going through both sets of players' minds right now? You're exhausted. You've faced the challenge, Arsenal. You've seen PSG come at you. PSG, shockingly, going down a goal early. Took a long time to get back in the game. Loads of possession, but no quality. The final quality is a penalty. It's 1-1 after 65. Both sets of players are exhausted. Is it going to be a mistake in the second half? And when you played 90 minutes and you're going into 30 minutes of added time, have you got the desire? Are you going to stick with it? Are you going to fight for the cause? All these things matter. Second half is about to go. We are live. Let's see who wants this most, because I tell you what, we've had a fantastic final. We haven't had the goals we thought we might have done, but it's been a real battle. Both teams are absolutely gunning for this. Let's see who wins it. Right now, slight favourite PSG because of the advantage of possession and clinically the way they've operated through the game. But it could still go both ways. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for the loves and the kisses that you've just been sending. Literally love you to death. And I tell you, send me the love, send me the kisses. I'll send you them as well. Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I totally appreciate everybody. I really do. It's something special to be with you watching these games. It really is. I only wish I'd have done this decades ago. It really is so much fun. Talking a game, one apiece. We're into extra time out of 90 minutes regular and added time. We're into extra time. And PSG fully in control of the ball possession, fully in control of the game. Your foot is on the ball. You own the moment. Madueke now coming forward. Is he going to make a difference? And he does make a difference. Madueke pressing there, forcing the error in passing by PSG. Arsenal getting back in possession. Right down the inside. Going down. Arsenal clearing the ball. I tell you, good interception. Important interception. Madueke has made an impact as soon as he's got in here. Going into the chat. Let's go Arsenal. Let's go Arsenal. EFL trifecta in the Champions League final. That's from Crystal Disco Ball. Way to go, Crystal. Jeffrey Perrin, what do you think about Canada's men's final team? On the squad, that's a great question. Jeffrey, there's a video down below in the library at Ultimate Soccer Show released yesterday. Please go check that for your answer. I don't want to spoil that video because there's a couple of points in there I think you'll really love. Everybody hit the videos at Ultimate Soccer in the library at videos and watch the latest video I released last night. Cabby's in there. Cabby's listening too. You'll see what I'm saying. Corner coming in. Near post. Headed back out. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. 10-4 or 10-10. CB Radio, you're talking good buddy. 10-10, let's do it again. That's what that is on CB Radio. 10-10, let's do it again. I know the trucking radio stuff. I had a CB radio for decades. So 10-10, baby, let's do it again. Trucker talk. Rolling across the USA. Madueke now with the corner. Here at the Pushkas Stadium, what a brilliant scene. No one's leaving. Corner coming in. Better corner with pace. Going straight out, though. Straight out. Wasted opportunity. Isn't warmed up. But the Canadian men's final team, like I say, Jeffrey, check that video and everybody else. And it also explores the squad. The squad was announced yesterday by the Canadian national team on live TV. I liked the way they did it. But I tell you what, TSN came in for a lot of abuse for the way they brought that video. A lot of people didn't like what they were watching. I didn't have a problem with it. Maybe because I know a couple of the players that were doing the talking, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Everybody is allowed their opinion, especially here. Safnov kicking it straight out of play. Another 27 minutes, 26 minutes to go. Long way to go. Going to be some really tired players at the end of this one. It's going to be incredible. And that's one of the things about the World Cup as well. 7 games in short term, the legs get long, and you normally find yourself with the semi-finals and the finals going at slow pace if they go into extra time. Ball back to the keeper, Raya clearing first time. Angus says, PSG has been a lot more methodical than Arsenal. 100%. 100%. Arsenal now on the forward line. Breaking through. Interesting foul. Interesting foul. Referee on the spot. Interesting foul. But a foul nonetheless. But yeah, Angus, you're absolutely right. PSG has been more methodical than Arsenal. Jeffrey Perrin. Yeah, man. I'll watch it later. Thanks. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. You'll enjoy it. You really will. You really will, Jeff. You'll enjoy it, Jeffrey. Got some good points. And anybody that watches the video, please leave a comment down below. Please leave a comment down below at that video about what you think about the squad and what you think about the comments I made in there. There's a few comments. They're juicy. They'll make you think. Cabby was listening, and you'll see what I mean when you get there. Cabby was in the house today. I haven't seen Cabby for nothing because he's not a PSG fan. No, he's not. He's not an Arsenal fan either. No, he's not. But I haven't seen Cabster anywhere today so far. He's outside, roaming around. Arsenal now. Ball back to Raya. David Raya on the edge of the 6-yard box, sweeping the ball to the left side, fast as. No time to bring it under control. Throw in coming up at halfway for PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. You'll enjoy that, Jeffrey. You will. You'll enjoy it. Mr. Hakimi with the ball inside his own half with the throw in. Who makes the next biggest mistake? Who's going to cost his team the match? Who is the weakest link? That should make you laugh. PSG still have the ball on their edge of their own box. Better off to go down the line. He does go down the line. Physical play, loses possession. Rice coming in, wins the ball on the edge of the box. Arsenal tic-tac-toeing, but again it comes to nothing. He's trying to let that ball go out of play. There's no pace on the ball. PSG in the corner, their own corner. Takes the deflection off Madueke. Rice to Madueke. Tic-tac-toeing now, in the middle. Gyökeres guilty of 2 fouls there. Referee should be close on and have a word. That's 2 fouls by Gyökeres. Use of the shoulder is one thing, but use of the back is another. Angus McWhirter, I started watching it and fell asleep. I will once again check it out later. You must have been a tired boy. Tea time. Mike is back on. Mike is back on. Mike is back on. Sorry. My mistake. Thank you, Crystal. Ball down the left side. I was just saying, I've been a Saki bastard for many years. I'm going to stay a Saki bastard. That's who I am. Shot coming in. Way over. Way over. Way over. Angus Maburka. Check mute, Stevie. Boom. Crystal. Is Stevie mic off? Yes. Leonardo. It is. You were all right. I love you all for having my back. If you were sitting next to me, I'd have your back all the time. All the time. Gord says no sound. Thanks, Gord. We got you. I love all you guys. Limpets as well. Jeffrey Perrin, no sound. Gord, no sound. Jeffrey Perrin, laughing out loud. I love all of you. You got my back. I so respect and love yous. Brilliant. Arsenal fans chapping, clapping. I bet that fella's seen a few finals, losing finals. He's never seen a winning final in Europe. And as was said before, I think it was Angus, 225 games that Arsenal has played in European Cup and Champions League. Nothing to show for it. Is today going to be the game? Great goalkeeping skills by Arteta in the technical area. Saves it and parries it back to the player. Brilliant. Limpet Steve is just talking to himself now. Giving me a red card. Give me a yellow card. I've got a yellow card. Giving me the yellow card. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. You guys rock it, man. Seriously, you rock it. That's why I say I love being here, and I wish I'd have done this decades ago. And I have more fun doing this than ever when I was doing radio or TV. Ball coming in. That could be a penalty. Wow, I tell you what, defender throws himself at Madueke. What kind of challenge is that? Really? What kind of challenge is that? Gord, we got you. Awesome, bruv. Awesome sisters, awesome brothers, awesome La Familia. .101, coming up to 102 minutes gone. 3 minutes plus added seconds to the halftime phase. But again, I'm loving the scenes. I'm loving the game. It's been a great final. It's not been boring. It's been active all the way through. Both teams have been going for it. Both teams have delivered entertainment. Both teams have drawn blood, literally. Arsenal intercepting, but PSG coming up with the ball. The battle still rages. Does the cross come in? Is the winning goal to be had before halftime in added extra time minutes? Ball coming through and well cleared one more time. No messing around. Arsenal throwing the ball a million miles out of the box. A great performance by Gabriel. Referee's looking for the decision. Nothing doing, says the referee. Again, I got to say, it's been a fantastic final. It really has. Amazing. Amazing. Rice getting the yellow card for mouthing off. Rice getting the card for mouthing off. He's one card away from a red. One card away from the red. Arteta not happy with the linesman either. This is heating up. Eze getting some insistence from the referee. Arteta being told to shut up. He's getting a yellow card. You understand why. You can understand why. That, to me, is definitely a penalty. Penale. Elfmeter. Call it what you want. But Madueke is literally pushed off the ball illegally in the box. If that's outside the box, it's a free kick. It's a straightforward free kick. Why is the referee so weak not to give that penalty? And when you've got the captain and you've got the coach getting a yellow card for protesting, then it is what it is. Should have been a penalty. I'm thinking should have been a penalty. Anyway, we go back to it. Angus Werther. I am going to be a co-announcer for a friend who wants to cover the World Cup on YouTube, but wants me for more knowledge. Hey, get in there, son. Get in there. Let us know what channel. Let us know what channel. Maybe we'll do some cross-promotion. Yes. And you know what to do, don't you? Tell it how it is, Angus. Tell it how it is, like you do. Rich, how you doing, Rich? Big up, matey. Big up, matey. Should be golden goal or instead of PKs. Boat race pints at midfield. Both with their 11s on the pitch. Yes, mate. Boat race pints. Absolutely. Ding, 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 ding. All the way down the line. And watching the eyes fill up. You've seen it before in the boozer. Those that can't handle it, their eyes fill up and then they're out of the game. I had a funny situation. A mate of mine came in the boozer once. He was banned from the bar because he'd drunk too much, and they wanted to get him gone. I said, I'll get him gone. Give me a pint of Guinness. In fact, give me 4 pints of Guinness. 3 for me, 1 for him. He doesn't know it's for him. He comes across, he's glazed. I went, Marty, down that. I got a Guinness. I went, bang, 1 gulp. Pint of Guinness, bang, 1 gulp. I went, come on then. It's your turn. You should have seen the eyes on him. He's like, oh no, I can't do this. I went, well, drink what you can and get out. He sipped away and he left. And the barman was like, how'd you do it? I said, he just didn't want to drink that pint. He's not a Guinness man. He was gonzo. So there you go. True stories. True stories. Absolutely. But yeah, Rich should be golden goal. I agree with you, my man. Instead of the PKs. Definitely. I say 90 minutes straight into PKs or 90 minutes straight into golden goal. No PKs. One of the two. But again, you can see the slow pace of the ball now. Guys are getting tired. 2 minutes added time. And we've got a minute to go. Is there to be a goal before the break? Cross coming in, goes out for the throw in one more time. But yeah, Rich, you got a point there. Golden goal. Definitely. Leonardo Baraviera says, what the fuck? Holy. No VAR. Useless technology. I think that says it all. Angus, it is the Third Floor podcast. Right. Write that down. The Third Floor podcast. I'm going to look that up later. You can tell your buddy he's going to get looked up. The Third Floor podcast. Third Floor podcast. PSG racing down the left side. Arsenal picking up possession. I'm going to check that out. You let him know. You let him know. You let him know, Angus. I'm going to check that out. Third Floor podcast. It's redlined, so it's getting checked out. I'm checking into it. Might tune into it. You never know. Depends what time he goes on. And my travel commitments, I might even jump in and tune in as a watching listener or a listening watcher, a viewer per se. There we go. Half time. It is done. Coming up again. But did they miss a penalty there? I mean, really, when it comes to the referee, did they miss a penalty? VAR, what the hell? Linesman, did you really make a big mistake there? Right off the face of it, when the defender's thrown his back in and turning on him, that's not shoulder, that's his back. And it's back to back, forcing the Arsenal player to the ground, Eze. For me, I really think you had to give the penalty. You gave the penalty in the second half for PSG. Legit. Well, a penalty is a penalty. And that, for my money, was a penalty for the Arsenal. And they should have just won the Champions League trophy. Leonardo Baraviera put Collina back to work. Oh, yeah. Pierluigi Collina. He would tell you from 100 yards in the corner, looking at you in the far corner, this is how good he was. He'd be like, that was a foul. Shut your mouth. Don't look at me. The eyes of Collina when he got mad. And he'd be like, so stern. Rio Ferdinand, stroking his grey beard. He's not using the darkener. He's hiding his grey beard for TV. He doesn't want anybody to see his grey beard. He's got a complex about going grey. He used to use that black stuff all the time to darken down his beard. And it was so black. It was black. It was blacker than his hair. I love my grey. I do. I love my grey. I really do. And I go back in time. Remember Batman? No, not Batman. Spider-Man? Commissioner Gordon? And the rest of them? That's what he looked like. So there you go. But Rio's in the crowd. Rio's in the crowd with his grey beard. Well done, Rio. Well done, Rio. Again, you guys in the chat have been fantastic all day. Please like, subscribe if you're here for the first time. If you're here for the first time, get into this family. La Familia. A la Familia. Ultimate Soccer. World Cup's coming. Lots more games coming. We've got international games coming as well. Canada, Ireland, England, New Zealand, yeah? A few other games coming too. Get in here. Uruguay, Saudi Arabia is also the first World Cup match I've listed. There's going to be a lot more coming. I'm cherry picking the best of the best of the best to make your entertainment top draw. So everything's coming in fantastically. Arsenal now, group hugging. Is this to be the moment? They're looking weary. They're looking tired. PSG still operating like the man. Pacho, great performance so far. Unsung hero. New referees need to learn something. Yeah, if they could be trained like Colina, they would. Certainly about having balls. Yeah, be brave. Referees need to be more brave. I think nowadays they're relying on VAR and it's weakening the strength of the referees. Second half coming up. Tea time for 1 second. Waiting for TV to get ready, but look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. Nobody's going home. Here we are now. 15 minutes for a goal or 15 minutes for penalties, elfmeter. Call it what you want. The shot from 12 yards. Boom. We've had one. We may have more. Jeffrey Perrin says, going to wash that grey right out of my hair. Angus says, I have been preparing myself just to watch matches so I get into the habit. So I watch the match properly. Thanks, Stevie. Brilliant, buddy. Brilliant. Brilliant. The one thing I'd say about the way I have this delivery is that there's no ads. When I was working in TV radio, live on the mic, there were ads. There were my own sponsors. I ran the business like you do. And they were my sponsors. People like these guys, Umbro, they sponsored me as well on the show and playing. So my sponsors supplied the finances for the show. But again, I'm going to say it, this is more fun than any of that ever. Ball in the top now. Arsenal looking to head it back into the middle. This could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. Keeper coming. Saves the day. Nervous moments for Arsenal fans. Nervous moments for Arsenal fans. That could have been the moment. David Raya, brave. Doesn't get the greatest connection, but does enough. Watch David Raya. He punches it. Now he slaps it. Do you not think he can catch that? Just a question. Catch it, smother it, kill the play. But he did what he could, and he saved the day. PSG moving down the left wing again. That's been the success in the second half, going down the left wing. No free kick, carry on, says the referee, as it should be. In the box now, moving forward. Taking a touch, shot coming in, it's stifled, it's blocked. PSG still in possession on the edge of the box. Moving now to the right side. On the right side of Arsenal's penalty area. Looking to thread the ball through, looking to kill Arsenal with one final cross. Ball coming in, easy gather for David Raya. But Angus, you'll do well on that podcast. You'll do well, my man. Jeffrey Perrin, going to wash the grey right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that grey right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that grey right out of my hair. That old song. I'm going to wash that grey right out of my hair until it's gone away. And Angus says, would never put any dye in my moustache and beard when I have it. Haha. Yeah. Yeah. You guys shouldn't worry about what I said about the grey. I'm only taking the piss out of Rio. Because I know he's got a complex about it. He had to get time to get over that. But for years it was dye. And eventually he stopped. Free kick referee. Madueke taken down. In front of the Arsenal fans. Very, very, very different Arsenal shirts. And there's a few yellow shirts from years gone by. But easy call for the referee to make. And for the main part, both the referee and the linesmen, apart from the obvious penalty that they've missed, have done a decent job. One thing I will say, Angus, on the Third Floor podcast, you'll do well because you know game. I'm just talking like, free kick coming in from the Arsenal. Coming in, Safanos gets on the end of it, takes it out. It's on the edge of the box, moving out from danger. Tic-tac-toeing in front of the box. Needs to pass off and get it safe back into the middle. Loads of space in the no-pressure zone. No Arsenal player within a million miles. Ball going long down to the right wing. It will get there. Beautiful take. Beautiful take. Cutting inside. Pushing, clutching and grabbing. And Arsenal come up with a physical play, defending for their lives, doing a great job. Ball onto the left wing now. Back to the keeper. Safely done by PSG one more time. Arteta jumping up and down non-stop for this whole match. This is the biggest match of Mikel Arteta's coaching career. I have to say, Arteta has impressed how he set the team up. He's impressed with the substitutions and the tactics so far. I think you have to say he's got right. You're not going to go full bore attacking against PSG. You can't gunsling against PSG because if you do, they'll just shoot you dead. They've got the shots, they've got the ability, the quality. So you can't trade punches like your big heavyweight boxing match where both guys are slugging away. You've got to pick your moments wisely. Again, hats off to Arteta and his Arsenal warriors. Because they've been warriors today. They absolutely have been warriors. They know they're the underdog. They know they're up against this blue-wide tide. And it's going to continue until the final second. Is there to be a late winner? Goes round, cutting in. Corner ball. Corner ball. Another nervy moment. 9 minutes to go. PSG fans waiting to see what's happening. Arsenal fans, the same. Is there to be a moment? Is there to be a heart-killing moment? Corner coming in. Great corner headed on, headed out. Arsenal clearing the lines. Going down the line. PSG all the way back to Safanos. Nice and easy. That's good, Lynn. That's good, Lynn. That's good. Angus says it's all part of the gentrification of facial hair originated by Gillette. Yes, there you go. Gillette. Yes. Yes. Yes, Gillette. Gillette. Absolutely. I actually had grey beard and grey in my hair when I was 28. I've had grey hair for a long time. And people used to take the piss out of me when I was 28. They're like, what you doing here, Grandad? Aren't you supposed to be with your geriatrics? You know what I mean? Guys taking the piss, having a good time. I'd laugh at it. But I've been grey for years. And you know what? I'm not grey as a character, that's for sure. I'm so not grey as a character. But only grey here and here. Nowhere else. Just here and there. Just like the Tribune director from Spider-Man. Ball in the middle, Raya collects it one more time. And that's who I liken myself to, is the Tribune director, I believe, from Spider-Man, the comic strip magazines, and the reporting director. Yes. There you go. Limpet says, a buddy of mine nicknamed me Greybeard, rising about 9 years ago. I embraced it. Yeah. I think it's cool, man. I think it's cool. It's a mineral chemical deficiency. I'm deficient on something, but hey, I'm deficient and smiling. Moving now into the final minutes. 7 minutes to go. Unless we get a goal, you know we're going to PKs. And I love PKs. I do. I love PKs. I love them. You pick your spot in your mind before the shot comes along. You don't change your mind and you put it in there. If you pick your spot, change your mind halfway through the run-up or just before you kick that penalty, you miss. Never change your mind. The first thing that drops in your brain, that's where you shoot. Ask yourself, do I go left, do I go right? The little man or the little woman in your brain says, go right, Stevie, go left, Stevie. And you go left or you go right, and you stick to it. You don't change your mind. You stick to it. Arsenal now. Esse with the ball. Needs to go on a run. Sliding the ball through. Unfortunately, doesn't get there. Unfortunately, Madueke doesn't have it slide into his feet. I'm looking for more from Esse. I think he needs to be up front, further forward. He's a danger. He could decide this game. He needs to be further forward than he is playing right now. He needs to be the actual pivot up front. Gyökeres is in behind, Madueke in behind, and Esse up front by about 5 or 6 yards in front of them two. Spearheading the attack. PSG, right side again. They need to go down the left side. There's far more space on the left than there is on the right. Rich says, Gillette, the best a man can get. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Jeffrey Perrin, girls love the grey. They do. They do. They do. But, yes, Gillette, the best a man can get. Absolutely. Remember all those ads for the years? Ball in the middle. Danger, danger, danger. Arsenal clear it one more time. PSG coming up with the ball again. Arsenal sitting deep. 3 buses packed and parked. Packed of Arsenal fans. Packed of Arsenal fans. Parked in front of the penalty area. Look how close those Arsenal lines are together. 4 minutes plus added seconds on the referee's watch, and say the referee's done a great job, apart from the penalty. Looks like there's a kneeling conference in behind Luis Enrique. Now they're both getting up in unison. Beautiful timing. Kneeling and rising at the same time. Keep laughing. We don't miss a bloody thing here. PSG looking to thread that pass. Pinning the Gunners to their own penalty area. PSG score late goals. Is it going to be another one? Is it going to be another one? Limpet says, Son and I recently discovered a USL 2 semi-pro here early this month. One more time, ball going down the line. PSG crashing the goal. Into the net. Edge of the box. Keeper grabs. Again, Limpet says, Son and I recently discovered a USL 2 semi-pro here early last month. They don't have an announcer for their online stream. I should volunteer to put my high school play-by-play chops to use for them. Do it, Lynn. Another yellow card in the game. Do it. Seriously, Lynn. I'm sure you'll make a great commentator. You know the game. You know what you're talking about. You've shown it on this channel all the way through. Yeah, take it on there, mate. Take it on there. I would say do it. Definitely a free kick worthy there against Madueke. But I've got to say, Pacho's had a great game all the way through. Let's not kid ourselves. And Mendes picking up the yellow card too. Defensively, they've had a fantastic night, PSG, as of Arsenal. Raya now with the ball. 2 minutes, 20 plus seconds on the clock. Whatever the referee's got going. But again, I'm so impressed with that stadium and the turnout. It's been a fantastic scene all the way through. Credit both sets of fans. Credit Hungary for putting on a great show in the Puskás Arena. Ferenc Puskás, one of the greatest players ever to touch a ball by the Magyars. Magyars of Hungary. Magyars. Arteta down to the final second, pushing his team on. There are seconds to do, and then we're going into penalties. The possession hasn't changed. 19 attempts to 4 on target to 1. Cabby's in the house. Who's Cabby? Cabby's in the house. Going to get some kibbles for Cabby. Say hi to Cabby. Hey, Cabs. How you doing, big boy? You coming in for the best part, eh? Ball coming through Arsenal. Close on, close on, close on. Goal kick. But Cabby is in the house. He's coming for the best part of the game. He's coming in for the penalty kicks. Yes. Worth the effort, though. Worth the effort taking the shot there. No doubt about it. Ball down the right side. Going out of play. 1:19. We've got a minute to go. 1 minute to go. And then it's seconds. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Tick-tock on the clock. Enrique still forcing the issue. Asking for more. Eze now with the ball in the middle where he should be. He needs to get it back further up. He needs to get the return. Could Eze be the man to silence PSG fans with one depth touch right now? Cross needs to come in. Cross comes in. Beautiful cross. Headed out by PSG. Headed back into the mixer. Arsenal in possession on the edge of the box. Does he take the shot? Gyökeres shoots. Takes the deflection. Going wide. Corner ball. Nice effort by Gyökeres. Angus McWhirter says, hi, Cabby. Crystal Disco Ball says, Cabby loves PKs. There you go. See, you're getting the love, bruv. You're getting the love. Referee taking a check here. Referee's taking a check. Shot. Going wide. Gyökeres close on, but no coconuts. Blow through your cheeks, love. Absolutely. It's a tough one. Is this the moment? Is this the moment for Arsenal? 30 seconds over already. Is this to be the crowning moment? One brilliant corner, one beautiful header, 2-1 to Arsenal, and it's done. Cabby, are you the lucky guy? Ball in, headed out, in the mixer. Danger, danger, danger. It's loose. It's still loose. Fighting in front of the box. Arsenal coming up with it. Shot coming in, into the mixer. I tell you, a lucky deflection. It could have gone elsewhere. Going out for a throw-in for PSG, I believe. Or a goal kick. Goal kick. Really now, that should do it. We should be going to penalty kicks. And there is the whistle, people. There is the whistle. Let's give the referee a hand for most of what he's done. He's done a great job. Linesmen have been there too. Hand up. Hands to, hats off to the players. They've done a fantastic moment in this match. It's going down to the dreaded PKs. Who is going to win it? Who has the players to make this count? Which of the goalkeepers is going to be the hero? Which of the goalkeepers is going to be the hero? That's the question. Just a second as I'm readjusting the boards. But who is going to be the hero today? Both teams getting ready for PKs. We shall see very shortly who's going to get in there. 19 to 5 shots on the game so far. 4 shots on target for PSG, 1 for Arsenal. 72% for PSG on a possession, 28% for the Arsenal. 847 passes to 311. 93% pass accuracy to 71. You okay, Cabs? Yeah? You doing okay? Oh, okay, I'll tell you what. Just 1 second. You're just eating your kibs. I'll give you some more. He's back in there. He doesn't need any fresh. Cabby's the man. 11 fouls to 16 in favour of Arsenal. 2 yellow cards to 4 in favour of Arsenal. No offsides for PSG. 3 for Arsenal. 3 corners for Arsenal. And 11 for PSG. You ask yourself now, is it going to be Matvei Safonov or David Raya as heroes of this match? Safonov or Raya? Which one is going to come up with the golden glove on the night? There's nothing more to be said. Luis Enrique advising his team, you've done everything you can. Focus on your shots. There's nothing left to be done. You've done a great job. This is a great moment to be in. Go out and execute. Arteta now, Mikel Arteta, with his Arsenal Warriors, who've done a fantastic moment throughout the match. Bringing them in together like a real leader. This is now starting to impress. Arteta is becoming a big coach. Urging his players now, come together. Take your time on the penalty kicks. Make sure you put it in the back of the net. Now's the time. Don't waste anything. Don't waste anything. Into the chat. Ultra Gamer, Arsenal have shown a bit attacking quality in extra time. Yes, they have. Leonardo Barriera says, Baggio's ghost scaring the shit out of the players. Yeah, that's the penalty taking thing. Hello, buddy. Hello. You okay? Yeah, you okay? He's such a good boy. Jeffrey, where are they playing? Budapest, Hungary. Yes. So, Cabby, let's get ready. I know what you want. Just a second. You want some cabbies. There you go, buds. Let's see what goes. Safanov now looking at the tablet, looking at the form from other players, thinking he wants to basically see which way players are going to shoot. They will have been practicing in training, no doubt about it, for who knows which way a player can shoot, per se. So get ready for that. But PKs are scary, and I like it, says Leo. And I agree with you. They are scary, and I like them too. One more time. Itchy knows there's goals coming. Declan Rice in the biggest game of his life. Is this guy going to do something for England at a World Cup? Hakimi. Great game as well for PSG. Always puts in the effort. Fantastic player. Just going to blow the trumpet before we get in there, but I got to tell you, which end are they deciding on? Who's going to win the penalties? You're watching it coming down right now. Cabby, who's going to win? Arsenal? Okay, let's see. PSG won that one. Looks like Arsenal are probably going to kick first. PSG will win 5-4 on penalties. Ultra Gamer, I'm going to hold you to that. It looks like a good score. I think goals do go in. Just a second, Cabby. Come here. There you go. There you go, buddy. Lovely Paris shirt there by that PSG fan. Finale! Hey, lovely, lovely Puskás Arena finale. Now, who's going to be focused? Yes, she's on TV. She's loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She's on TV. He's looking a little bit concerned. Safanos going to walk over to the corner. Which of the keepers is going to be the hero? Which keeper will be the hero on the day? David Raya moving forward to the penalty area. And Raya's a good keeper. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good, buddy. You're good. You're good, mate. You going to stay for the penalties? Yeah, you staying for the PKs? Yeah, you are? Okay. This was where Cabby was last night when I was making that video. Just sitting there, listening intently. He was listening intently. You'll see it on that video down in the library, listening intently. David Raya doing the old freeze out. I don't like it when keepers do that because to me it just shows a little bit of bad sportsmanship. I know it's getting in people's minds and I know it's gamesmanship, but I don't like it. The referee having a word and basically I'll be popping a yellow card in David Raya's face. Get back on your line, stop acting like an oil can, and do your job. Stay there, Cabs. Stay there. Okay. There we go, big boy. Biggest moment for both of these keepers this season. The difference between Safanov and Raya, this is probably the biggest moment for David Raya in club football in his career. Let's see where this goes as it's starting to get dark in Hungary, Ungarn, land of the Magyars. The Ferenc Puskás Arena. First penalty. He looks nervous. That kind of face can miss a goal. He's looked at where he's shooting. He's given the keeper an angle. Looking to the keeper's right. Which way is it going? There you go. In nicely. In nicely. In nicely. Super, super penalty. Up high. Up high where the keeper can't go. Very focused. The nerves were showing. But he commanded his nerves and rode over his nerves. Like I say, Ultra Gamer says PSG will win 5-4 on penalties. PSG fans happy. It's only 1-0. It's only 1-0. Yeah, keep watching, Cabs. Gyökeres coming forward. Can he score? Do you think he will? Give me a sign. Looks like he's saying yes. Back to live. Here we go. Gyökeres, a goal scorer, a forward. A guy that's in form. Guy in left. Beautiful. To the keeper's left. Down low. Nice penalty. Well taken. He had one thing in his mind. Hard, low, in the corner. And that's the way to do it. One apiece after 2 PKs. One apiece after full time and extra time. Nothing is separating these teams. And I'm going to move this keyboard out of Cabby's way. Because if he steps on a button... Just a second. Just a minute, Cabs. Just a minute, buddy. Just a minute, buddy. We just lost the channel. It's coming back. Seconds, we'll be there. We had a North American freeze and we're coming back at it in 2 seconds' time. There we go. Just waiting for that picture to come back up, guys. We got a technical issue, but we'll be coming back real soon. I don't know why we died, but we did. But it's coming back to us in seconds. We'll catch up to you very shortly. Won't we, Cabs? We will. We will. Yes, we will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 2-1. Eze puts it wide. Is this the moment? Arsenal fans in anguish. That's why the camera blew. There was an engineer who's obviously an Arsenal fan cut the line to us. Arsenal missing the penalty. 2-1 so far. 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. Let's see where these goes. 3rd, 4th and 5th. But 2-1 to PSG right now, as the score was last year. Excuse me, Cabby. Arsenal fans, tears in their eyes already. All PSG need to do is hit the net and it'll be done. Great save by Raya, saving Arsenal. What a brilliant moment by Arsenal's keeper. Arsenal fans rejoicing. Oops, excuse me. There we go. Great save by David Raya. Great save. In the match. Eek, that was a nervous penalty, yes. That was one of the penalties of all time. That was a total flub. Anguishing. I tell you, Rich, Angus, Ultra Gamer, Chris, you're saying it all. Many, many different emotions. But it's now literally tied up. If we can get this ball in the back of the net, says the Arsenal, it's going to be 2-2. Let's see where this goes. Great scenes in behind the PSG fans looking at the goal, looking down at it. Declan Rice, is this a very nervous place to be? Number 41. Does he get it in? Strike, strike, strike. In it goes. Nice and simple. 2-2. Arsenal in the game. Well done, Declan Rice. Cabby has left the building. He's gone out for a walk. But he's saying Arsenal. Let's see. Rich says, a pint spilled for each side. Yes, there we go. A pint spilled for each side. Way to go. The boat race is continuing. Way to go, Rich. We used to do the boat races in the army all the time. Quite regular, actually. You drink a lot in the army. Jeffrey Perrin says they are going crazy at Glebe Central. They are on the streets on Bank. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But keep the boat race going. And on the other side, another boat race I love is the Oxford-Cambridge boat race. I laugh when the ball sinks. Penalty now. David Raya, the big man. And lovely penalty. Lovely penalty. Hakimi stroking it into the left side. That's a class act. He is a total class act. Hakimi. Making it a big moment for PSG. David Raya looking to spring to the right. Repeating of the previous penalty. Hakimi says, nothing doing, fella. It's going in the other corner. Mother and daughter having a great time, wouldn't you think? Martinelli needs to score. Arsenal needs a level. Martinelli, the great Brazilian, going to the World Cup. Can he do it for Arsenal? Bam, 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 boom. Beautiful corner. In the corner. Throwing the keeper to the far side. Showing some passion. Getting stuck in there. Exactly the right thing to do right now. Explode with passion and joy as that ball goes in. Give everybody something to think about. Make them look at something else than what's going on. Great penalty. So far, Eze is looking like the man that may have cost Arsenal some silverware. It's not over. Long way to go. It's sudden death penalties right now, says Ultra Gamer. Absolutely on the money, my friend. It's dead even, right down to the final penalty. If Raya stops it, into the corner, goes the other way. He decides to go the other way. Very brave to shoot right when your keeper keeps diving to the right. Very brave. PSG now have the edge. Sofonos now in goal for PSG is going to be a hero if he comes up with the stop or if Gabriel blasts it wide. The big Brazilian coming in. Is this the moment? He does look nervous and it could be a miss. But this is the moment. Final kick of the season. Or is it to be a goal? Referee having a word with Gabriel about the ball placement. I don't like that when referees do that. That can make a guy miss. Wenger, Gabriel, Arsenal and the fans and the whole Gunner Nation. The Gooners rest on this. 1, 2, 3. Over the bar. And it's done. Over the bar. PSG, champions of Europe, back to back, which is something of a close to an impossible thing to do. Sofonos being hoarded around, but blazing over the top by Gabriel. Arsenal guilty of blowing the penalty shots. We have a Champions League winner. It is the champion from last year, Paris Saint-Germain. Arsenal fans will be gutted, but it's on penalty kicks. Nothing else. Gabriel blazing it over. All power, no direction. And I did say he looked nervous and he could miss, and he did. 2-1 on the game. Arsenal fans stunned in Budapest. PSG fans ecstatic. Winning on penalties. Now back-to-back European champions. Gabri Baggio. Yes, Gabri Baggio. That's fantastic. Gabriel from Arsenal has been renamed, rechristened by Leo Baraviera from Brazil. A fellow Brazilian says that Gabriel's new name is Gabri Baggio. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Rich, the last pint, the most difficult to put away. Yeah. Especially when your eyes are filling up, eh? Rich says, thanks for today, my friend. Thank you for being here, my friend, as well. Thank you for everybody being here. Commiserations to Arsenal fans crying in the crowd. You do cry when you lose. It's a sad day. Chris Kavanagh, Arsenal defended well today. Shame, no fairy tale, though. This is true. This is true. But count your mind back to late in the second half of regular time as you watch this blazing miss, when the penalty was not given as Izzy was flattened on the edge of the box. It looked like a stonewall penalty. Should have been 2-1 to Arsenal with seconds on the clock. But it ends the other way. Game of drama. A lot of drama. But I tell you, the drama is well worth it. Let's take a look at some of the stats on the day. 1-1 on full time. Like I say, on 6 minutes, Kai Havertz gets it started, 1-0 for Arsenal. And then on 65, Ousmane Dembele on 65 with a penalty, tying it up. Nothing happened in extra time. Nobody really went close. And the only thing to talk about for Arsenal is the penalty not given, whereby Rice and Coach Arteta were booked for protestation. If you're going to protest that heavily, somebody needs to make the right call in the VAR. It was a penalty all day for my money. All day for my money. Arsenal should have ran out 2-1 winners on 90. But it wasn't given. You go to extra time, nothing decided. You go to penalties, and as you know, someone's got to miss or someone's got to save to make it happen. Raya comes up with a fantastic save to keep Arsenal in it late in PKs after Eze misses. And then the final kick coming down to Gabri Baggio, and he blazes it over. And look at the scenes. This is an old fella. Hey, Chunzo, if you're still watching, see that old fella there? Luis Enrique, that's what us old fellas do when we go bazonkers and nuts. We dance all night and we sling the pints and the rum. And some other stuff as well that you like to drink. But hey, Arsenal, unfortunately, losing it. But they can't blame themselves. They can only blame the final phase. Their defending was superb. The effort was superb. The kickoff was superb, the way they get the early goal. And they made PSG work so hard to get back in the game. And once they did, you had the feeling that PSG would eventually be the victors. And it has had to be done by PKs. Looking at some of the stats as we go through, guys, as we're working through. You're in the post-game right now. Congratulations, Paris Saint-Germain from France. The trophy is being engraved right now. 2 years back-to-back with the club from Paris, Gay Paris. Looking at the stats as we go. Shots on the clock. 19 PSG, 5 for Arsenal. Shots on target, 4 PSG, 1 for Arsenal. Possession, 72% to 28%. Didn't change. 847 passes. PSG, 311. Arsenal, 93 pass accuracy. 93% for Arsenal, pass accuracy. That's amazing. Arsenal, 71%. 11 fouls to 16. 16 was Arsenal. 2 yellow cards for PSG, 4 yellow cards for Arsenal. 11 corners, PSG, 3 to Arsenal. And you can see how sad those players are looking. Once again on the penalties, going through it one more time. If you didn't see the penalties, this is what happened. Gyökeres and Ramos get it started off. Ebreki Eze misses. Doué scores. Declan Rice scores. Nuno Mendes misses with a great save by David Raya. Gabriel Martinelli scores to make it 3-3, and Hakimi does likewise at 3-2. 3-3 with the final kick going in. Beraldo scores, and Gabri Baggio misses. That's exactly what happened. That's all that happened. Call that on the day. Right now, you're looking at PSG getting ready to look at that trophy, handle that trophy, and take that trophy back to Gay Paris one more time. Into the chats. Chris Kavanagh, Arsenal defended well today. Shame no fairy tale. Chris Kavanagh says, 5 a.m. here. Going to bed now. LOL. Night all. Sleep well, my friend. Sleep well, my friend. Limpets. Steve, thanks again. Thank you, mate, Steve. Thank you, mate, Lynn. Angus, the UCL season ended tonight. CONCACAF season ends two steps closer to the World Cup. Angus, you're so right. You're so right. And I tell you, remember, everybody, there's a new video for the Canadian national team. Go down into the library, check that out. There's some things I'm saying there that are going to make you think. And Cabby was sitting here listening intently to some of the things I was saying. I think you will too. 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 Cabby was listening. I think you will too. Angus says, the UCL season ended tonight. It did. Jeffrey Perry, have a great night from Eddie's Diner. Catch you next time. Way to go. Enjoy Eddie's Diner. Luis Enrique, ecstatic. Jeffrey Perry says, great call, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Always happy to do a job for you. Hopefully it's a good job. PSG fans, take it easy on the celebration. Leonardo Baraviera, absolutely. They deserve it. They deserve it. You got to feel gutted a little bit for the Arsenal team. Didn't end the way they wanted. They were so close. Is it going to be next year? Or is this the ceiling for Arsenal and Arteta? Can they defend the Premier League title next season? Remember, they will be the target. Arsenal girl crying there. She's had a tough day. Blowing out her cheek. That's me, she says. That's me. Lip reading Stevie. Saw that lady say, that's me. That's me. Lovely. Jesus, look as sad, look as sad, look as sad, look as sad. Nothing to smile about. Nothing to smile about. Leonardo Barriera says, last year there were some deaths. Yes, yes, yes. Let's hope this one now goes back to Paris and everything's happy. Paris is boarded up downtown. Anywhere near the Champs-Élysées, it is boarded up, caged up. It looks like a battleground with cages around it. If you get a chance to see the images coming out of Paris right now, all the shops are caged up or boarded up. It doesn't look like Paris. It looks like a war zone getting ready to get smashed. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. We shall see what comes on down. They are taking a while to get this out there. Eventually it will come and they will get it done. Lovely pictures outside the Puskás Arena. Let's see who comes out fast. Doesn't seem to be too many fans leaving. Look, there's nobody leaving in the masses there. Seems quite that most fans are sticking around for the celebration of the trophy awarding. But lovely scenes there, flying high above the Puskás Arena in Budapest, in Hungary. Lovely scenes. Every country is different around its football stadiums. That looks absolutely beautiful. Getting ready for the trophy give very soon. They're getting all the logistics brought out. We shall see which way they run. Champions, North London. Interesting banner to be showing as second place team in a final. Baby in the crowd. I wonder if she will remember anything. Will she remember being in this big crowd? The reason why I say that was when I was a tiny tot about that age, my dad pushed me, placed me in front. She is rocking it out over there. Check that out. She is so rocking it out. Rocking it out more than the fellas. So she is. She was right in the moment. But as a kid, my dad put me in front of the TV at a World Cup final. Yeah. I remember the field, the grey field, because it was black and white television. I remember it. It was a crisscross configuration, which is how Wembley was mowed all the time. Now, I don't remember too much about that World Cup final. But what I can tell you is I do remember looking at the field and being stuck there for a long time. My dad was making sure I watched that World Cup final. That World Cup final was in 1966. Not 1866, 1966. I was just a baby, probably 18 months old. But I remember that screen. And he said the only time he put me in front of that screen was when England won the World Cup over Germany. So I have witnessed it, although I don't remember much of it. But for any England fan out there, it's been 60 years since England won anything. If you're younger than 60 in the UK, in England, you have never seen England win a thing. If you're 61 and above, you have. Just saying. England have not won a lot. Getting ready for the trophy, there's another young man outside again for the trophy. Another young man. It seems a bit strange. They bring these little boys out on the stage. What is that all about? I watched it at the Conference League final the other day. The same adults with a young kid on stage. Another young kid. This seems to be becoming the little bit of a habitual thing. For some reason, I don't look at that with suspicion, but it just doesn't seem normal. Here comes the trophy. Red and blue ribbons on it. He should not be hosting that trophy up. That is absolutely ridiculous. He should not be hosting that trophy. And get some shoes on. You look ridiculous. He should not be hosting that. He should not be hoisting that trophy. That is a ridiculous thing I've never seen before. The captain of that team raises that trophy. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. Two guys acting for the camera, well, PSG players, but that's so wrong. You don't raise the trophy. Not even going to raise his name either. You don't raise the trophy. You didn't play the game. In comes the boys in blue, and they did a good job. Let's face it. Missed the penalty, fine. But the rest of the time, they did a great job. And here we go through the awards ceremony like robots. Hand behind the back. Just keep passing them. Hand behind the back. Keep passing. Hand behind the back. Keep passing. That's UEFA and FIFA there. Multi-sexed referees. Why are they standing under that? Why are the referees standing under the champion's arch? They have no rights to be there. They have no rights to be there. 4 of those actors never started the game to officialise. Why are they there where the players need to stand? And again, this formality of getting everybody through before the trophy is risen by the winning team seems to take too long. No one wants to stand there as a loser, but it takes too long. It's too static. It's not flowing. It's not entertaining. Odegaard leading the troops there through the Paris Saint-Germain Guard of Honour, going up to the stage. Watch the winners keep the winner's medal on their back. There goes the robot, hand behind the back. There goes the robot, hand behind the back. It looks so static and repetitious. It needs to be changed up. It needs a new system of award ceremonies. It's becoming old. The format is boring. Arsenal fans not looking at this moment with any joy at all, and you can understand that. As one of the men that missed the penalty, he'll remember this for the rest of his life. You never like to take a loser's medal. Finishing second is not what you celebrate. And when you look at these Arsenal players after the fact, once PSG have been awarded their medals, you will see most of the Arsenal players remove those silver medals from around their neck. They're wearing them now, But you will see some guys taking them off as they don't want a loser's medal. There's Arteta at the end. Looking rather sad, and you can imagine he is. And again, I'll say this as it is, because I'll say it because I want to say it. That little boy with the foundation T-shirt there should not be there with a foundation T-shirt. He should be there with a soccer shirt. That's exploiting the youth, okay? That's how I look at that. PSG now walking through, grabbing the medals. Luis Enrique quite happy. UEFA Foundation. That T-shirt on that kid should not be on that kid. That's exploitation of the youth. Absolute exploitation of the youth. The trophy now getting ready. Fabian kissing the trophy as he goes by. Hakimi giving it a good hug and a good kiss. Pacho's on the trophy. Everybody's kissing the trophy. Having a good time. Vitina hugging, kissing, loving the trophy. He played a big part in the final as well. And the rest of the team coming through. 3 keepers. There's Safanov, who played a great part in the match. Didn't have too much to do, but nonetheless played his part. Taps the trophy. That's where players need to stand and sit around the Champions League arch. I don't mind if they sit down, lie down, stand up, jump up, skip and dance. Do what you like under the arch, but it's for the players, never for the referees. Never. They're not players. They're officials. They don't deserve to be treated like superstars. They're officials. They need to be in the background, invisible, just doing a job. Dembele giving the trophy a quick kiss. Everybody's on stage. And Marquinhos coming through now. Gets the winning medal. Now, this guy shouldn't be touching the trophy at all. Get out of the way. Give it to the players. Why does he need to touch that trophy? Why does he need to touch that trophy? Marquinhos walking to the troops. They did the fighting. They battled through the war today. They deserve to simmer, 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 and go! Well done, PSG. 2025-2026 European champions, Champions League champions for the second time back-to-back. Are they going to do a repeat next year? It's going to be tough, but they are the champions for another season. Well worthy of the win. And Arsenal finishing short just by penalties on the day. One apiece after extra time, one apiece after extra time, going into penalties, and it finishes PSG as the victors. The owners getting in on the act right now. Fabian raising the trophy again. PSG fans going nuts. And I tell you, that is all she wrote today. I'm going to close this down. And literally, within the next 30 seconds to 2 minutes, I'm going to be out of here. Glad to say that I had a lucky time with the storm coming over that kept me from travelling, taking me to leave a day later and bringing you the Champions League final. Guys, have a great weekend. The next one coming up on the channel is Canada taking on the Republic of Ireland, June 5th. Before that, there'll be a video of me going on the road to Edmonton to watch Canada take on Uzbekistan, June 1st. That video will be released June 3rd. You'll see what I got up to, where I stayed, all the fun I had. It'll be a very picturesque, colourful trip. You'll be able to see everything. But for now, I say thank you, everybody, for being in the chat. You were the stars of the day. Again, we had a great final. One winner, as per usual, and it's a repeat for PSG. Get on your day. Love to all of you. Remember, like, subscribe, hit some love for the channel. Share this to people you know. Please share the channel to anyone you know, and let's get as much people into this channel as we lead into the World Cup and international friendlies prior to the World Cup, and then through the World Cup, all the way through big World Cup matches, just for me and you. I say thank you very much. On your way, guys. Enjoy your day. I'm